Coming up on Now You Made It Awkward podcast.
So I was just drawing lines.
Go to Reddit. Reddit knows.
Yeah, I can't read it. I don't know how to read it.
Well, what you do is you search in Google, and then when it comes up with a Reddit link, click on the Reddit link.
Okay.
It's easier that way. And then scroll through all the porn, and then find the thing you need eventually. It's like somehow in every Reddit forum,
Hey,
there's
that
just
C channel has some curves.
Oh, it's a V channel.
Look at that butt joint.
He didn't even realize he made a good joke with V channel and just
Yes.
moved on past it.
I mean, it was better than Robot Jocks, but still,
Nothing's better.
I like Robot Jocks.
Yeah, Robot Jocks is great. You're the only one who's wrong here.
no.
I can still
you're-
watch it to this day. And
Your
be like,
your
I like
taste in
this.
movies is directly inverted to most people.
Yes.
They're like, this movie that's fantastic and scary. It's fucking stupid and boring. This other movie, massively entertaining and silly. It's fucking dumb as shit, and I hate this. Stupidest movie imaginable. Fucking perfect cinema.
Sling Blade, great comedy.
Buy the Bud toy now on Walmart.com.
I'll take a Bud plushie.
Yes, it said more.
What? You gotta be careful how you say
He
this.
said Bud plushie.
Bud plushie. It will live in Steve.
That's in the promo. That's definitely in the
I
promo.
will put him in the back of Steve.
Like now, I'm sick of. What's his face? Pedro Pascal being into fucking everything. Just rewatch Fantastic Four.
See,
It's still-
you're cursed with knowing and remembering everybody. I don't, so I'm like, hey, who's this? I don't know. I like him.
Well, see how people have faces? Sometimes it comes up more than once. And it said, plot, Dex sucks as a Yautja, but he's got gumption. He may also be a bit retarded.
His motto is,
yeah.
nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's back.
Chad in the
That's
hood.
the closest to in the hood as you've ever been.
No.
No, I've
Chad's got black friend.
black friend.
It's not racist if it's real. I mean, that's how racism works, right? I wouldn't know. I can't be racist as a person of color.
We're all people of color. It just depends on what.
No, my
shade.
specific personage of color can't be racist from what I was told. I like how we're all wearing black. We're all roughly the same shade today of sunburn. It's like we're doing great here.
We got the memo, I
today.
guess.
We all got the memo. Oh, I was gonna let you try the Echelon because you haven't had it before.
Yeah, I like the cola one. That was good.
So you was a
On camera, yeah. There you go. Give it a try. Echelon. Hold it up for just a second longer. That way I can get a shot of it. Nice. I did take some screenshots last game. It's very good. That's why I ordered that again instead of the cola.
Oh God, that's good.
That is good.
That is real good. And it supposedly hydrates you. According to all of the messaging, it says that it's good for you and or bad for others. Good for the ingester, bad for everyone else. Wait, that would be alcohol.
That's nice.
Yep. Very good. It is very, very good. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get one of some of the pre-workout flavors as well. That's the fruity, spicy ones.
Oh, yeah, those sound good. Like the pineapple stuff. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the pre-workout ones are gonna get your heart going
Well,
a whole lot more.
Well,
Well, if they have alanine and stuff in it, they'll make you tingle all over.
they do.
Yeah.
But I want to get it for the working out purposes. I didn't get to do that this week so far because I spent 5.5 hours editing yesterday and then had no fucking time today because of work. I literally got home just in time to piss myself bringing in the groceries. This is a fun way to start the show. Piss myself. I literally, all I did was take off my outer work shirt. I'm literally still in all of my uniform. It's just been that kind of stupid day. And then you showed up literally as I was snacking on some lunch meat and still hadn't got all the groceries put away yet.
Hell, you made it farther than
Yeah.
I did. I haven't snacked.
Yeah. Well, you don't always snack and or eat before the show unless I force you.
True.
Well, last week I had to force him to eat those shotgun shells. And I'm glad I did because as much as we drank, he would have been very, very, very tipsy.
Yeah, a little bit.
You were still
I
kind
needed something to eat.
You were a bit tipsy when we left.
It was a good day.
Yeah, he was driving aggressively.
Oh,
That's how he was tipsy. Like, I've never seen him do this before, but I haven't driven with him that much. But he would hunch over sometimes. He would hunch on the steering wheel and then go unfold, like transform. And then he'd sit back up straight. And then he would hunch back over the steering wheel again and do that.
A lot of it might have been me stretching my back too, because those seats are fucking awful.
That is very fair, but
the
also
seats in Van Damme are god awful.
They are terrible. But also, just like you were driving aggressively, considering the way you drove down there was completely different to the way you drove
A
home.
little bit.
Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time at the Mad Llamas, and we'll be doing another show out there eventually. Or actually, I guess technically the way we set it up is they're going to come here with some beers.
Oh,
we're going to
dear.
barbecue and whatnot. So have them bring like 6 crowlers that we can split. That way we can
That'd be
do
good.
it that way. And either all crowd in here, no, that ain't going to
That's
crowd
yeah,
out there,
yeah.
basically. And then we'll do it that way. That way we don't have to go all the way to the fucking brewery. Make them come to us for once. But I also challenge them. I don't know if we'll do it or not.
Just talking shit.
Well, because they share very similar styles of beer with Frankenbolts, and they're friends technically. So be like friendly rivalries. Friendly rivalries, rank 6. Same types of beer up against each other. We don't have to do 6 of each, just 3 and 3.
Yeah.
It's like you bring your double IPA, you bring your pumpkin, you bring your O-Fest or whatever, and then we'll put them side by side and rank them. Just be as objective as we can. So one thing is I noticed, and I mentioned to you last night when I texted you, I was like, we didn't actually rank the first one. I was the only one who said the score out loud until James showed up.
Right.
And then I never got yours. And then here's how stupid I was being while editing. I'm sitting here waiting until we get to the actual ranking process. And then I was putting the numbers on the screen and stuff. And I'm like, wait, I literally have all of the information I need. Why don't I just go ahead and put all of it in? And then just when I get to it, I'll move it.
Yeah, you finally texted me. I just sent you my whole score sheet.
Yeah, it was easier because I forgot I have a spreadsheet for all our rank 6s.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier. That way I get my averages. It's so nice just having a preset spreadsheet to automatically average whatever I put in there. And I just change the names of whoever.
All right. So out of the beers we tried, what was your favorite that day?
Oh, favorite?
We know mine.
I mean, technically my favorite was the barley wine, but the hazy IPA was the best one right behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, numerically it was too.
Yeah, the hazy was my hands down favorite.
But what's so funny is how close the top 3 were and how close the bottom 3 were.
Right.
But there was a sizable gap between the top 3 and the top
I
and
mean,
the bottom
I said
3.
it there. I could drink pitchers of that hazy IPA. It is.
was it smooth or what?
It
Very
was smooth.
well
It had a
tucked in.
good mouth feel. The yeast imparted notes of like apricot and pear and pineapple.
Oh God.
A little grapefruit.
Yeah,
sounds good.
exactly. It was just
And it is
perfect.
Well, a lot of that's also the hops
Yeah.
too, because
It was complex,
using the
but
Motica
crisp
hops.
at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's one problem with the way you have reoriented your mic. It's now pointed at your ear when you talk.
Okay.
So-
I'm staring at it in my face.
Yes, but when you're talking and you're looking slightly at Chad, it's aimed at your ear.
Yeah, whatever.
So just straighten it ever so slightly, vertically, not horizontal. You want to, so do this number with it. Pivot it upwards and point it upon your mouth hole. There you go, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit louder that way.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Yeah, excellent. Because I can see on here on the graphic, graph not go far enough when you talk. It's like, let me put it in simple, hefty terms. Green bar not go far enough.
Well, I don't need simple terms. I'm the one who reads, remember?
Well, apparently your microphone is not aimed in such a way to correctly detect the decibels coming from your pie hole.
I don't do audio. Yeah.
Yes. You can't hear is what you're trying to say. He's like, I listen to audio. That's like, I read. By that, he means audiobooks.
Ears don't work good.
And then my ears don't work, but I'm not sure you have good reading comprehension if your ears don't work very good. All right.
How's that work?
Because you read with your ears.
Really?
And all your audiobooks.
Sometimes.
Yeah. He missed the point of me literally saying it's like you do all the audiobooks. He's not listening very good.
Well, I've been doing a lot of hands-on reading here lately.
Reading with your fingers? Doing
Oh,
braille?
I picked up
Hands-on reading is braille.
I picked up Mary Shelley's Frankenstein yesterday and started reading through it.
That's an old one.
Yeah.
But you got to get the rest of the title in there. The modern Prometheus story. That's the rest of the name.
Yeah. Anyway,
Speaking of that, did you get around to watching it, Chad, or no?
No, I want
Okay,
to.
so we'll
It
still
might be
talk.
something tonight that I'll
We,
watch.
I
Del
mean,
Toro did a good job.
Okay.
so we'll talk about it, and it's not like there's spoilers. It's fucking
That's
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. You can talk about it. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'll watch it and be like, okay.
I mean, it's on Netflix.
It's not like we're gonna ruin the plot.
No.
It's like,
It's,
you know what
the story's
happens?
been told, you know,
Dude,
how many times.
makes another dude.
Yeah.
And then that
And he gets
dude
mad.
does bad things sometimes.
Yes.
And it's just Game of Thrones meets Star Wars.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, I mean, just go by the characters and the actors. It's just like, I know all of these people from all the other shows.
Yeah.
And one thing I find really funny about it is if you need somebody to play a really shithead dad in some sort of fantasy sci-fi,
Same motherfucker.
you just get Charles Dance. It's like, oh, look, it's Charles Dance. I bet he's going to be a shitty father. Lo and behold, Charles Dance is the shittiest fucking father on
Do
modern
better.
TV. Yeah, he's like, oh, you fucked this up a little bit. We need your hands for the future. Whips him across the fucking
For
face.
real.
I was like, God.
Okay. That's what I thought you were talking about.
What?
Charles Dance.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I had to visually look him up.
Tywin.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, if you watch Sandman, he was the guy.
Yep.
Yep.
He was the father there, the shitty father there. Apparently, he's just not good. Actually, I guess he's actually very good at playing bad
And
dads.
he's probably a really nice guy in real life.
That leads me to wonder. It's like at some point, if you just continually play such shitty characters, or do you eventually just start embodying that? Or what led them to go, hey, you know who'd be a really good shitty dad? You. And it's just like,
What about that actor we spoke about Friday?
Neil
with the
McDonough.
blonde hair.
Neil McDonough.
Yeah.
But he plays, we already talked about why he does bad guys.
Yeah.
That's literally just so he doesn't have to kiss women on screen. Yeah, because it's like, he's very, very devout,
Yes.
and he loves his wife, and literally the only woman he's ever kissed on screen is his wife. He actually worked it to where she played the character, the love interest, in that, I think it was a show, because he's been on a million TV shows, million movies, and
Yeah, there's the new one that's what's
He
crap.
plays a
Homeland.
really good unhinged
Homeland.
psycho.
Yeah, Homeland, and then the movie's on is the last rodeo or whatever it is.
yes, that was
So that
because that's
was-
why he was on Mike
Yeah.
Rowe when I watched the
It's actually a good movie. I mean, it's
the last rodeo.
I was
yeah.
watching him on Justified.
okay.
Yeah, he's been on everything.
Yeah, he's been on a lot.
Yeah, he was the
I am not keeping up my button pushing.
the bad man, and
He was on the Flash,
is it the Flash?
he was on the
Arrow.
Flash.
I was back
Flash,
and forth.
Arrowverse. Yep, he was. I almost said Donnie Darko, Damien Dark,
Yeah. Yes.
which it wasn't my introduction to him, but that was the longest run of a character outside of some type of cop. I
Yeah, I'm
think
trying to figure out what he was before that.
everything.
I knew he was.
He's been on all the things. Okay, cool. I was
the
just
things.
making sure that my phone was connected directly to the audio system because we do have messages somewhere here. Where's Tyler? There it is. And I don't. What was the last show we did prior to?
What number?
That would have been the week of Halloween, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think Shaun sent a message in on Halloween, but I don't know if we listened to it or not. Wait, that was the Friday show we did. No. I don't know. We'll listen to it and see if it's one.
Well, we did it in time for me to show you pictures of
Well,
River from that Wednesday.
Because the Friday show we did was the week before that, right? Because that was the only day we could get together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so yeah, he sent in a message on Friday. I don't know why. Okay, either way, I had not been keeping up because our schedule has been a little bit off. And then Tyler sent in a message, said he didn't like that message, and then sent in another message and said ignore that other message.
So we're going to play both.
we're
of
going to
them.
play both of them. Exactly, is what's going to happen. So
The last message I remember is Shaun's little incident.
yes, Shaun burning his dick, and that couldn't have been on. That wasn't.
That was the week
Week
before.
before.
Oh, he might have sent it in.
Or was it the week before that?
No, he might have sent it in on Halloween, and we played it that week. That might be what happened.
God, that was fun.
Because he didn't always send it in on the week we do things. It's a little behind the scenes here, guys. We rarely know what we're doing.
Once again, when am I?
No, because it looks like the last show we did, was that it? It was either the 28th or the 29th. I think it was the 28th. Yeah. So we did the 28th. So we haven't heard that message. Cool. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Was I here for that?
Yes, because you haven't missed a show other than the on location episode.
Right.
You've been doing good. We've had Chad almost every episode for a month now.
Yay.
Sorry, make sure we don't have any comments or anything. I know we don't have any emails because, why would we? Heaven forbid that we ever get an email. Oh, I did finally hear back from Teespring.
Sorry, you're still not getting your shit?
Well, it said, hey, we're so sorry about this. I'm going to move it on to the cancellation process, and they will see whether or not your order can... Oh, wait, what? What do I have in my pile of loot? What? Oh, shit. I totally forgot I fucking bought that. I need to ship that. Whoops. It's like, whoopsie daisy. I forgot to ship that. I better do that. No, they replied basically like, okay, cool, sorry about that. We'll send it to collections or not collection, but onto whatever and see if they can cancel it. It's like, because if it's too old, they can't cancel it, which is what happened with the posters.
Good grief.
But they never fucking.
So they just stole your money.
No, I mean for the posters, yes. The shirts, they say, well, it'll come.
I know about that lately.
Yes. So tell us about that if you can right now, because what the fuck is going on in that?
Well, they're trying
aspects?
to reconcile it and try to get that figured out.
Okay.
And the last 4 years is when it's been happening.
I mean, only.
Okay,
Yeah.
what'd I miss?
One of my vendors, we are, of course, have resale and everything, so tax exempt. And recently,
Because you're buying it to sell it.
yeah, buying it to sell it.
Yeah.
And so when we buy a product, it's giving us one price when we buy it. Then we get an invoice, and we don't look at it too much as what it is. So we get two separate invoices.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same thing. But when you go all the way down to the bottom, it'll give you the fine details and everything of it. But when I was going through the bank account recently, and even when Jesus was doing, because he ordered him some stuff from the same, because he used our account to order some of his stuff, and he paid.
Yeah.
for
Why
it and
wouldn't
everything.
you? Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, man, why do I get charged this?" I was like,
Because he ordered such a small amount just for himself, so he actually saw it.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, I have no idea. So I went online, and apparently we're paying taxes still when we shouldn't be paying taxes. And they have our tax ID and everything else. I brought it to their attention, and they were like, hold on. I'm going to have to give you a call back. It may take us 4 hours to call you back, but we got to get on top of this.
Because even they didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then they're probably all like, how many other vendors have we been fucking over?
No
all these
way.
years?
Yeah.
It's like, but
So you need to start looking for a new vendor because this one's probably about to go bankrupt.
Maybe. I don't know. And they said that they tried to reach out to us for me to resubmit it and everything. I was like, I've had the same thing since 20.
it hasn't changed.
Doesn't
The
change.
numbers are the same, buddy.
And it's like, have you changed, incorporated or LLC? It's like, nope.
The
I'm
only
looking
thing
at
you
the same
changed
thing.
was your location, but
Yeah.
you went back and checked that even old invoices were that way.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I mean, if they're willing to make good on it, then there's no reason to take any further action.
No.
Unless they just decide. I mean, what are they going to do? Offer you a discount from here on out? Because they're not going to refund thousands on thousands of dollars.
No, they gave us a dollar amount. So,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to figure out. If that's
Oh, they actually gave you a number to
Yes, they did.
settle?
Whoa.
Yeah.
They were able to figure that out.
Yeah. The
But
rough
at lea-
estimate is what it was. Yeah.
Then at least they're making a good faith effort.
Yeah. They're probably like, oh, shit.
So how many digits past the comma? Several?
No, it wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you guys don't really do the shirts as much anymore, right?
No,
Or at all?
but we used
But
to.
you order
several
other
years
things.
ago.
Or is that where you're still getting some of the other stuff from them too? Or
No,
no?
this is just apparel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Other apparel from
Yeah.
them.
We get a lot of it from
Because you
them.
guys still get some other things that you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we recently just stopped doing most of that this last year. But up until then, we were.
Which is funny because now that you have all the room in the world, you're just not doing shirts anymore.
And it's just for lack of water, right?
Lack of water, and it's just a space to kind of wash it all out.
Oh,
dark
dude.
room and everything else like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
I got one big ass room. I can't do shit.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I can build it out, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll like it or not.
It's not great.
Sorry.
Loud and proud, buddy.
Hmm.
Loud and proud. All right. Yeah, so that's funny because I wanted to talk to you about that. So either way, actually, we should probably actually start the show proper because we're like 25 minutes in, technically speaking, after I remove all the stuff from earlier. That after I hit record and then said, I need a drink, and then we went in the other room. All right. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. Normal episode this week, and it is episode 165. I had to think about it. 164 was the last numbered episode. That was the AI God episode. Which
yeah.
I know I didn't go with the Heffy pooping on the bumper
Whatever.
thumbnail, but I thought my cool AI God cell phone face was a pretty good image. And it took me a while to actually make that
I'm
happen.
actually glad you did. That is an image I
Oh,
really could go without
I'm
saying.
probably going to make it a poster or a shirt. It's probably going to be
Tactical bumper dumper.
yeah, tactical bumper dumper. Well, it's either going to be that or it's going to be Tuesday was a bad day. TBIs. Have you seen? For Veterans Month, Unsub has a couple new shirts. One of which is TBI Fridays.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking funny. And the sun will come out tomorrow. Unfortunately,
Nice.
I love that.
One of my buddies at one of my buddies at the Legion was wearing a t-shirt that had like the Special Forces rocker.
Nah,
It said special needs.
yeah, probably an Unsub shirt. And I think I sold something from them.
No, it was a company synonymous to like grunt style or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's probably what.
But still, special needs cracking me up.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see the next autism wearing this month because that should be good.
I am going to order the patriotism shirt.
Patriotism.
Yeah, I put the tism in patriotism.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. So either way, guys, I am Shoki. You should know that by now. But if you don't, you should hit subscribe. Yep. And then you should go check out all my Shoki-related links down below if you're interested.
We need like 5 more of you. Come on, guys.
Yes. Well, we need any more. We're back up to 148.
Oh, shit.
We went down to 147. I think they got mad that I called them out. I don't know who they is, but somebody came back. Need more. More now, please. Thank you. 85% of you are not subscribed. Either way,
85%?
85% of listeners are not subscribed.
Wow.
So they're viewing it and everything, but not subscribing at all.
Correct. So,
Okay.
yes, but that also means
Stop
that
watching out of hate and start watching out of love. Subscribe.
I like how he was engaging the camera, but the camera's on me right now because I was still doing my
Damn.
intros. Good job, Heffy.
I tried.
Good camera engagement. I wasn't showing it at all. It's like you're watching me watch you. That was how that worked. It's like, guys, look at me. I'm looking at Heffy as he talks. Either way, so Shoki-related links, for the love of God. And then, of course, if you want to get the full uncut video version of this shit show, you can do so at the Shoki Reviews Patreon for as little as $5 a month. You can get this, or you can get vlogs. I've been posting quick movie reviews over there because I've seen a lot of movies. We're going to talk about a couple of them today, as we already mentioned Frankenstein earlier. But we all watched the new Predator movie, and we will be excitedly talking about that here in a little bit with some Yacha boners. It's fine. Yacha boner. And next movie, we finally get to see a female Yacha.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Either way, forgot the other things that I should say, so I'm just going to move on to Heffy. Look, there's Heffy.
Hey.
Finally, look at the camera. Engage. Yeah, I'm freeze framing. I am freeze framing that expression right there. That's going to be the thumbnail, but cartoon and devil horns. There's Heffy. He does grounded and grumpy looking things.
Yep, I do grounded and grumpy looking things.
Yes, and I don't know if you posted anything recently.
Not recently. I haven't really done much. Hopefully next week I'll be making a step forward in it.
Yeah.
Getting the materials probably Tuesday for that deck extension, and I'll be getting that build probably Wednesday.
Yeah.
Fun.
You should video record what you have to do tonight and put it on your Instagram afterwards.
God, it's gonna be psycho.
Yeah, we'll talk about it here in a bit.
Holy shit!
Yeah, because that's gonna be fun for you.
It's gonna be an interesting end of Veterans Day.
Yeah, of all days,
Right.
Of all days to do that.
Well, it started last week.
Yes.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. All right. So over there, hopefully getting a fat refund from a certain vendor is the Chatto.
How's it going?
And of course, you can check him out at C4 Graphics, where you can now buy shirts that will actually profit him slightly more than he used to. Well, not technically, but you can go get things wrapped and whatnot, and have some signage done and things like that. Go see Chad. So, can I ask a question? Who the fuck is Ken, and why should I go see him?
It's a bicycle thing.
Yeah, he's a bicycle dude.
It's a bicycle thing?
Bicycle repair shop.
Yeah, it's a guy's name.
It became a hippie shit thing from Austin.
I literally have had no idea all these years who the fuck Ken was or why I should go see him. I thought it was the guy who sold the cars, because that would make the most amount of sense, because they're all on cars.
No, he became a popular bicycle repair. He started opening up franchises and different places like that. A lot of the road bike guys the big clubs.
Yeah,
that
the
they all go
shitheads.
to.
I hate-
Yeah, they all go to his. Grown adults on children's toys taking up space.
The intrusive fucks.
Yeah.
I nearly ran one over the other day. It's entirely his fault.
Yeah, I gave one a blast of diesel smoke out of the little car.
Well, I think I told it on the show when a whole group of them tried to assault me in my work vehicle.
Nice.
Yeah, at a stoplight. Because they claimed I nearly hit them when they literally had more than 6 feet between me and them.
Then get out of the road.
Yeah, get off the fucking road, you pieces of shit. Stop riding 3 wide on a fucking shoulder, ass clowns.
Yeah, I used to do that with a buddy of mine and everything until I got
Get
hurt.
out.
Then I don't
Good. You deserve it.
deserve what?
To get hurt. That's it. You said you
No, I mean we would do it on the closed course stuff. He does it all on the road with traffic.
Oh, well, fuck him then.
I'm like, fuck you. I'm not getting out on that traffic.
Yeah.
And doing
Fuck
that shit.
him. I hope it's near him that I nearly ran over several times.
No, it wouldn't be him.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I like Chad more again. It's fine. Well, see, the closed course guys who like to just go around neighborhoods that are just long, straight fucking circles. It's like, hey, assholes, there's no places for you to fucking ride. These are neighborhood streets. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, the only thing
hate them all.
tournament, whatever event I ever did was a timed event in Green, where the Green Hall and everything is back, the Bronzeville area.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, I can't remember, it's like 26 miles, I guess. I can't remember how.
So
No, it wasn't 26 miles.
So
But
you
anyway,
rode a marathon?
But it kicked my ass, though, because it went up that damn steep hill and down. And that's my first thing to do after riding for like maybe 3 months.
Yeah.
And I didn't do very good.
Yeah, one of my friends, they're one of the, I guess his wife's brother, his brother-in-law, that he does the MS 150 every year, and they ride support for him. So that's a big weekend for them every single year, and that dude just kills it. He's coming back 2 years ago. He got in an accident working, broke his leg in multiple places, and he's bounced back. He did the MS 150 last year with just a year of recovery. Healed up, trained up, and he's back to doing it again.
I mean, I will say at least bicycles are slightly less destructive to your body than running because
Running sucks.
my cousin runs and it's just completely devastated.
That's masochism on a completely different level.
Oh, it's mental illness.
Yes.
Well, that's the reason why I cycled is because of my knees. So it's just, I couldn't run.
Yeah. Same. I can't run. I've been I did that 5K for myself last
I
week.
choose not to run.
I can't
Unless being
anymore.
chased.
Or I'm out of ammo.
I can't even like I was always a better sprinter anyways, but like right now everything.
So you're a dwarf? You're deadly at a sprint,
Definitely.
but wasted on cross country.
Well, the difference is that I can't run cross country, but I will outwalk most of those motherfuckers. I can walk at a very fast pace.
Oh, so you could take a ring to a mountain.
Could?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's a fucking dwarf.
Well, even if I can't carry him, I can carry you. No, I'm a hobbit. Thank you. That was bullshit what they did to Gimli. That motherfucker had to keep running constantly. But he had to have been like the dwarf with the best cardio.
For real.
But I think most dwarves were probably dead at that point because we only ever saw more dwarves at that first council meeting and then never again.
Yeah, he was.
Isn't that weird?
He was getting it. He was a running little dude.
Yeah. I mean, we got black dwarves now, so I guess it is what it is. Rings of power.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You shouldn't.
Nope.
It's terrible. Either way, so Heffy, if the people want to tell us how much they hate cyclists being on the main roads, where can they tell us?
They can tell us how much they hate cyclists by emailing us at nowyoumade.it@gmail.com. They can also complain about cyclists on the road on our Facebook page, Now You Made It Awkward Podcast. They can also complain further about cyclists taking up space on the road on our Instagram at Nymea_pod.
I mean, kind of, but you could follow us on the Instagram.
And we'll complain about
And
my
then
cyclists.
we're going to complain about cyclists. It's fine. I hate them so much. And then our stupid ass county or city decided to put in fucking cycle lanes on the fucking highways nearby.
Oh,
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah. Where we need right turn lanes, they put fucking cyclist lanes. Well, it's like they're going to get run the fuck over, ain't
Fucking
it?
bowling. Let's start a point system.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should actively run them over, but I am saying that it's okay if you do.
So are recumbent bikes worth more?
No, that's mean.
No, they're rare.
That's fair.
They should be assigned a higher point value.
Now, I'm not going down this rabbit hole right now of how many points different cyclists and however many limbs they might also have while on their recombinant bikes. Super rare. Paraplegic, 10,000 points.
Now, if you make an e-bike catch fire, that's worth points.
They do that on their own.
E-bikes are fun.
No, speaking of e-bikes or something along the likes, I follow this guy named Scooter Kell. He's actually out of Houston, and he rides those electric scooters, but like the ones that'll go like 70 miles an hour. He literally is riding around like 610 and shit on this scooter.
Nice.
Like in traffic, like not on the side of the road, in traffic,
God.
because he can go that fast. I mean, he's got a helmet and whatnot, but like he'll race cars from light to light, and he'll beat most of them because he's got a really quick 0 to 60.
So cops are fucking with him all the time?
No,
Really?
because what's he gonna do? Just whoop down a sidewalk and disappear?
They're just
Yeah.
believe that just happened.
Yeah, but he
You know
had
who he is, though, right?
probably, but I don't know.
Just come up to him and say, "You
Maybe.
did this."
I mean, he's legally allowed to be on the road. It can go that fast. It
Well, I'm
has
talking about
lights
if
and
he just
everything.
dips them and
Oh well, I mean, it's a random black dude on a scooter. If they can even see that who he is, I don't know.
How common is that?
I don't know how. Well, it's surprisingly common according to his Instagram. But what I was getting at was he posted a video the other week of one of them catching fire, like somebody was doing a standing burnout, and the battery just blows out and just turns into a fireball.
damn.
And like dude like tries to get away and make sure he doesn't get any of that nice lithium acid on him. And I know there's no acid in the lithium ions, but whatever. But yeah, the bitch exploded basically. He's like, oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah, those catch, they just kind of domino. one
it'll
after
keep
another,
it'll
after
keep
another,
burning.
after another.
Yeah, it's like that's why you're not
Water
supposed
doesn't
to.
do it.
That's why you don't do burnouts in your Tesla.
I forgot which county installed one, but they installed these electric car burn units. They look like a giant dumpster.
It's a tank. Yeah.
And yeah,
It looked like a giant dumpster.
well, it does. It does.
No, put your electric
But
cars here
you-
before they catch fire.
They use a forklift to put the burning car
Into
in
the
forklift,
smotherer.
put the side up, and they literally flood the entire tank.
Yeah.
And seal it up. Flood
So they
the
have to use a
entire tank
forklift to move a burning
with super
electric
long
car.
forks. Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
but they put it under there, and it'll burn for days.
Yeah.
They said the first one they put under there burned and boiled the water for 45 minutes
Yeah.
until it finally put itself out,
Yeah.
which is sick because that's a completely submerged everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good that we decided to go the way of
For
all
real,
the
right?
vehicles. Gasoline will eventually burn out.
Yeah.
And water works.
Or hell, these damn
Weird.
EV cars catching fire on the transport cars now, trailers.
Yeah. Well, they were catching fire on the fucking train, or
Yeah.
not trains, the boats. They had to dump a couple containers. They're like, fuck it, the ocean will take care of it. Some say it's still burning to this day.
They're just they're a neat toy. It's
Yeah.
a neat idea. I've said it before, but it can't be mainstream.
It already is.
It
You can
should-
look around Rivians, fucking Teslas, the smaller, like normal ones everywhere. Hybrids are actually becoming more difficult to find.
I think hybrids are better in my opinion.
Hybrids are better.
It makes better use of the technology.
But just smarter.
Yeah.
If you offered me a Tesla Model S that had a turbo 4-cylinder augmented by that same motor, I'd be down. Because that bitch have like 800 fucking horsepower.
Yeah.
And I could still use the gas motor when I fucking want. But I actually want to be smart about it. Be like, we're going on a long cruise. Switch it to electric mode for a couple hours, and then switch to gas power when I want to do some other funsies. Put a massive turbo on it so that the electric motors take up the turbo lag, and then once it kicks in, it's just gone. Yeah, that's what I would do. But I like the guys who get old Teslas, remove the entire battery drive and everything, and then swap a fucking V8 in. Or what's that guy? What does he have in that thing? I know it's like a twin turbo big block, and it's in an old Tesla Model S, and he's got the big drag slicks in the back and everything. It's fucking absurd. I think it's called like It's No EV or something like that. I follow it on Instagram. I think it's terrifying. I think it does like 9s and a quarter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing crazy, but considering it was just a Tesla, But it's funny that it weighs just as much with all the shit thrown in it and caged and everything. It's like by the time they removed everything and put all the good shit back in, the weight ends up being the same. But it's a totally different vehicle, and I'm down for that. So either way, should we go see what Tyler didn't want us to actually listen to?
Let's listen to what he doesn't want and then what he might.
Yes. Okay. So he said, ignore the Monday message I unsent. Well, he didn't unsend it. It's still there. I wish I had a 1 minute versus 2 minutes, but I feel like this one was less weird and shitty. So let's listen to that one.
Weird and shitty first.
So Tyler, we're going to listen to your previous message, and then we'll go listen to what Shaun said. I don't even know what it was.
My dick feels better.
Right. Oh, he did say it took about 12 days to heal.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Have you guys ever seen anyone dressed out like really insane in public? I don't mean like those weird videos you'll see online about the fashion shows wherever just wearing this like insane stuff that makes no sense and everybody's commenting like, oh my God, what is this? But like actually in person, just randomly thought about it because every now and then I'll be on Reddit and it's like, oh, because you've read something in this subreddit before, and it'll show like I was looking up like how to match like certain colors for like when I was trying to dress nicer at church or whatever, but it'll be some guy on like men's fashion or whatever. He's like, hey guys, look at my fit. And every single time I've seen him, he's dressed up like he's like some like 1700 train conductor guy. And at first I thought he was just like putting together costumes, but then I would like look at his post history. It's like, no, he's actually going to like public events and stuff dressed as this. And he's like 20, dressed like a train conductor from 300 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now we heard that. Let's go.
All right, clean it up. Clean it up, Tyler.
Yeah, let's see what the 2 minute long version of that same message was.
Hey, Naimi.
Also, I would love to point out that he waited 2 days to come back and go, I didn't like that.
It must have been bugging him.
Random thing. So sometimes on Reddit, I'll see suggested posts from other subreddits I've looked at over time. And every now and then for a church or job interview or whatever, I'll have to go look up like the male fashion one, just trying to figure out how to match colors or whatever and not, dress like a jackass for it. And so now randomly it will post these or show me random posts from the fashion one. And I've seen the strangest thing like 4 or 5 times now. There's some guy that'll post he'll be like, look at my fit check or whatever, and it's really weird. He basically dresses up like this like 1800s or 1900s like train conductor, and I mean, like he's wearing like the full on like double-breasted coat. He's got like a big vest on underneath with a bow tie. He might be wearing like suspenders as well. He's got like the big ass like chain watch on and stuff. And like he's posted this like 5 or 6 times, like all completely different outfits. And every time I see it, I'm like, man, let me look at the comments. I bet everybody's talking about what a jackass he looks like.
You're probably all telling how good he looks.
People are like, wow, it's so great that you can show off your fashion like that. And it's really weird though, because like I would think almost that the guy's dressed up for Halloween, but he's like literally posting about like, oh, I'm going out to a party or I'm going out to this event or whatever. And so you'll see pictures of him and there's just regular people dressed in like, regular clothes, maybe formal clothes. And we've got this, 1800s train conductor there. And he looks like he's like mid-20s or younger. And it's just really fucking weird. And I think one time I looked at his post history and he also like constantly posts on these subreddits about trains and train history and whatnot.
That was Tyler.
I know.
Yeah, I just keep thinking that's really fucking weird.
Stop farting.
And I tried to see if I could find the guy to share an image, but it's nowhere on there. Just thought I'd mention that because I thought it was hilarious and it was on my mind.
Sorry, I was doing a train horn if you didn't realize that.
Oh, I thought you were like doing the arm pump like victory.
Do you ever think it's weird when someone's commenting and sending a message to a podcast and they fart?
I don't know if
Can they hear that?
I mean, I don't know if he did, but that's what it sounded like. I don't know what he was messing with. I know he sent me a voicemail the other day, like me. He was like driving around. I guess he dropped the kids off or something, and I was like, that's weird. Because I always talk to Shaun, like I always hear his background noises, whether he's driving.
Highway.
Oddly enough, Shaun's truck sounds a lot like my car from the inside. Because like he'll send a message and it's like obviously when he's driving, I was like, that sounds a lot like my car when I'm driving. Because I'll send my messages, it sounds the same. I was like, we're just driving around the same car. So to answer your question, Tyler, I'm not necessarily offended by someone else's weird old-timey drip. I'm more offended by the people who wear, basically try to dress like anime characters in real life. That's actually more offensive. But then also the morons who are like, I mean, I'm morbidly obese, but I don't really look morbidly obese. But the people who literally have the cut-off shirts and everything's hanging out and like the hair is, skittle haired and fucking nose rings and God knows what color eye fucking makeup, or the people who do the permatears, like, the permatear black makeup. Have you seen that shit? You ever seen those people? Yeah, they do the black tears and they just have it coming down their face constantly.
Yeah, clean it up.
No, they just want to exist like a clown at all times.
They need more attention, don't they?
No,
I don't think they like attention.
I think they need pills.
They need somebody.
And a hammer.
They need somebody to be angry at.
They need an ice pick to right about there. Just a quick little fix it right up. Sorry, I've been watching Welcome to Derry.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Old school lobotomy. Go in with the fucking sewing needle or the knitting needle. No, wait, that's not lobotomy. That's what the Egyptians used to do to people. Well, when they take the brain out through the nose. Yeah. The embalming jars. Not embalming jars. What do they call that? Canoptic jars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfectly preserved.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Well, I love when they put the dude's dick in the jar. That was hilarious.
Was he married?
They beat Saturday Night Live to it.
Yeah. That was in what movie was that? Oh, that was Ghost Town. That had my cousin in it. That first movie my cousin was in.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's Ricky Gervais and Taya Leone. And he dies on the operating table and now he can see dead people.
Okay. I've seen some
It's a funny
it's
a funny fucking movie, but she's like a Egyptologist or archaeologist or whatever, and like she's working on a mummy. And they said, they take the organs and everything else like that. And like, so he's got all the normal jars for all the normal organs and pulls out a larger jar. And he's like, what's that? His brain? He said, she's like, kinda. It's actually his dick. It's like they actually decided to preserve it because it was so unbelievably large.
It gets its own jar.
Yeah, literally. They put his dick in a jar because it was so big. Tyler, that's weird. That's a weird thing to be weirdly offended by. But also, why are you... He's going to Reddit to figure out how he should dress. That's also slightly weird.
I don't know. I kind of like the people that are doing the throwback fashions. I think it looks good.
I like the 20s and stuff like
look,
that.
I wear these hats all the time.
Apparently that's your thing.
Apparently they work on me. Like normal trucker caps don't work. Like I tried putting on the unsub hat back here, does not work. I can't even put it on my head properly.
I can tell you, it gives you a pinhead look.
Yeah. Well, no, it does it sits,
it poofs up,
it sits like this high because even at the full width, it doesn't sit on my head. I prefer a hat that sits low on my head.
Even when I buy a cap, I search for the short crown,
Yeah.
so it sits flush.
Yeah. So I like it to sit low in the back and then do that. That's why these hats have always worked for me. But the certain style of the scally caps work, like the 6 panels, the other ones like that. Those are the other ones. If I get into like the 8 panels, not so much. Wait, no, this is an 8 panel. The 6 panels are a little bit weirder. But then the flat, like single panels only have like 2 of those, and I don't wear them. I just bought them because they were limited edition. But they got 2 new hats coming out this week that I might have to get. They have a denim collection starting finally. I'd be like, if I can get a hat that'll match my jeans, I'll fucking get it. it's like yes. Oh, and they just started a brand new collaboration with Peaky Blinders officially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they've always sold a Peaky hat, which the one up there at the top, the top left one up there is one of the Peaky models. But they have one now. It is like officially like modeled directly after the one from the show and all that kind of stuff. And so I don't need that, but it's neat that they finally got that. So
Let me
anyways,
ask you, how warm are those?
this one, they're wool.
The wool, yeah. So
I may just grab one to wear at work.
They have the ear
Keep my head
flappies.
warm.
They have the ones with the ear flappies.
I may have to grab one then.
they fold in, then you pull them back out.
Sure. Or they're just always down.
I don't know.
I don't know if they have the tie up. That'd be fun too.
They want the deer stalker.
Deer stalker style. Yeah. No, they do. They have them like the wool ones. Like the full. These are wool polyester, but Up there, I don't know if which ones up there will be fully wool, but the ones over here that I don't tend to wear are a lot more of the actual wool ones. They're warm.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too terrible. Either way, me sitting over here, spilling for Boston and Scally. Also, not spawned, but if you want to, that'd be great. We need hats for the show. I think these would look good on you. You just got to find the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't do ball caps much anymore because of the trucker style. And
These are
everything.
super comfy.
I usually have to get ones that are the.
I like them to sit low on my brow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Low crown, I guess, is what you were talking about.
Yeah. I feel sorry for my son. He has the same problem, whatever, when he wears hats. That
Yeah.
get in the way.
Yep.
I was looking at the responders.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
The one I was trying to give you was a responder. The camo one, that's a responder. Make sure you measure your head proper. Because I think mine are a little big on you. Right? I think mine are.
We'll try it after the show.
It's I do the 62 mil.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to want the one right below that. So I do the 7 and 5/8.
Yeah, we'll see what's up after.
So you probably want the 7.5s. Expert over here. By the way, Echelon. Go to drinkechelon.com. Not sponsored, but for the love of God, Echelon sponsor us. That'd be great. We like the product. All right, let's go see what Shaun's message was before we get too far into doing movie talking. Because I think the 28th was when we got the message about his dick. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go. I think. Hold on.
Message for the pod. In case anyone's ever curious about how much those box things that shoot.
We did play this on. I'm pretty sure we played this. I've heard this message, but I don't know. Ew, I know what he's talking about. So you guys weren't here. It was the episode when Jessica was here, and he sent in a message about when he destroyed the bank teller drive-up thing.
Okay.
That comes out. He hit it with his truck. This was the day he found out how much it cost.
Out at a bank teller window costs. They cost $2,000. If you're ever just wondering, if you ever just happen to back up and knock one the fuck off, it's going to cost you about $2,000.
Yep.
So I just talked to the bank boss, and this was 3 weeks ago. Anyways, I got to turn that shit in on my insurance because it's too old to fix, and I crunched it up too bad, so it has to be fully replaced with a newer one, and it's about $2,000. So just good to know if you ever wondered. That little fuck up cost $2,000. Happy day.
So I thought maybe I just listened.
Poor dude.
Maybe I just listened to that and we didn't actually play it on the show, but because nobody else would have been here for that. The funny part is I told him how much it was because when he did it, he's like, "Oh man, I hope those things aren't like $10,000 or something." So I just Googled it real quick, and I was like, the smaller ones are like $1,700, and like the other ones are like $2,000.
Yeah.
So I told him right there, but luckily he didn't even go off on it, but he had to go through some bullshit with the insurance agent. So he needed to file a claim, right, like you normally would do. And so he had to get the claim number and all this other stuff, and then he needed his specific number from his agent. But when his agent gave him the number to report to the actual claims process, they left off the 3 zeros at the beginning of the number. So that guy who's talking to Shaun, he's like, "Oh, that number doesn't work. You got to give me something else." He's like, "Well, that's the number I got from my guy." And then that guy was a dickhead, like total asshole to Shaun, like being just a fucking twat. And so he's like, "You know what? Fuck you. Get your fucking supervisor on the line. I want to talk to somebody who will at least be fucking helpful." Mm-hmm. Like, Shaun's normally a decent, nice guy, but at that point he's so fucking pissed off because he just had to deal with the dumbass at the bank, find out all this other shit. And so he sends me this message. He's so fucking angry and irate at this guy. But then the guy that he ended up talking to, who said, "Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like, oh yeah, you need there should be 3 zeros on the end of it." So now he's pissed off at his actual agent and that guy who was being a douche nozzle right prior to this. But then the guy otherwise that he ended up with was completely and utterly helpful. So kind of turned it around. So it's funny how just a tiny bit of courtesy with customer service goes a long way. And I hear about that all the time from Tyler because he's in IT kind of for his job. And all I hear from him is just the fucking retards that are calling for help. And they're so stupid and they don't listen. to the point where he's trying to be helpful and they're being just outrageous pieces of shit. It is just like, and then when he tells me, it's like, I cannot believe how stupid these people are.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's told me, and it's all the quintessential IT shit most of the time. And a lot of it is like lost passwords or how do I get into my shit. And I think he told me last week there was one, I think it was a lady, where he needed to access the computer. So he's got to do the remote desktop. And so he's like, go to this, type it in here, and hit enter. And then a number will pop up on the screen. I just need that number. And she's like, well, hold on there. Slow down. Go back. I'm not one of you fancy computer people. It's like, he said, go to the search bar, type in remote desktop, hit enter, and the thing will pop up. And that was too much instruction. Too difficult for this dumbass. But also the funny part that made me feel like, oh, okay, yeah, that one can happen. When people go to Google and try to type in a fucking website, and they're actually just searching instead of going to the browser. They never think about it. They're just like, oh, it's just the bar. I just type in my thing and it goes to the thing. No, you're going to Google and you're searching for shit. So what he was sending them, he would send them the link on Messenger to post on their browser to go to the thing they needed, but they were putting it into Google search, and it was fucking everything up. And it's just like, and it's like, God damn it. And he's like, some of these people, he said, he's like on the phone with them for like 15, 20 minutes because they're either retarded or they're just irate because they don't understand they're retarded. And I was like, yeah, I could never do customer service for anything like that. It's like, I just would have no patience at all. Some of them are just that dumb that like computer never been restarted ever in the history of everything. And he's like, no, I need you to power down your computer. Oh, you mean put it to sleep? No, I need you to turn it off. Do you mean restart? No, I need you to turn it off. Like
the shutdown button.
You see how I say shut down? Hit the shutdown button. Restart? No. God damn. I was like, I grew up with a computer in my house. Like very early days, fucking Apple product. Very early days. Still Macintosh back in there. All 3.5-inch floppies. And then at school we had the ones that they had the 8-inch floppies, but they're PCs, IBMs or whatever. So I've literally grown up with computers since
the old school Commodores.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
And then I've grown up with computers my entire life. My mom knew how to work on them. My dad knew how to work on them. Hell, my dad taught computers at my elementary school. So to get kids to learn this shit, which, mind you, I learned from home, right? How the fuck are these grown-ass adults in 2025 who don't know how to fucking use basic Windows?
Yeah. You should have grown up with it.
Dude, I've been having to relearn. Ever since I picked up the bingo commissioner position, I've been having to relearn how to utilize Windows, Adobe, Word. I sat there for 30 minutes going, how the fuck do I merge 3 PDFs into one fucking file? I can't figure it out.
Okay. But see,
I figured it out.
But see, that's slightly more advanced than just go to turn your computer off.
And I won't pay $100 a year for Adobe. So fuck that. I found a free thing online, so I use that.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
But fuck.
There's free options for everything.
Google Docs, I ain't paying for all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad got a new.
You don't have to pay for Google Docs.
No, but Word. And
Word. Yeah. No, use Google Docs.
Yeah.
Then export. What'd you say?
My dad got a new computer, like actual box and everything else like that. And he went from Windows 10 because it has 11 now. And we transferred all the files, and he's like, "Where the hell is everything?"
It's weird.
That's actually very fair.
Windows 11 was a big adjustment for me.
We got that now on my computer.
Yeah,
and it's changed everything. So we had to.
I don't even look for programs. I just search for programs, and okay, there it is.
Well, I only use 3 programs. That's it. Everything else is all web browser based.
Yeah,
pretty much.
It's like I use 4. I use 4 products: my editor, OBS, DroidCam, and the fucking
I've got shortcuts. I have a whole file folder full of email templates of the different emails I send to the basically the same bingo commission, and I just copy paste, change the information, and I'm done.
You know what's really funny is I'm pretty sure that within my editing software, I know for a fact it has template forms, but I've never bothered to use the template setups. I just save the project files for everything I need.
Yeah.
So when I build a new thing, say like the rank 6 video I was showing you guys earlier, that I save as a singular project, and then I do everything within it, even though I guess technically
You can turn that into its own template.
I could literally set it as a template, but I've never done that, and I'm like,
That means you have to learn something.
I don't want to learn new. Well, the funny part is, like, because they have changed the software over time, I've had to learn new adjustments, but also, like, with the mouse, now I got mouse shortcuts, and I forgot about that when I started this project. And I was like, fuck, I hate doing... I can still push this button, and it works. Good.
You should have seen my absolute frustration when I downloaded one of the free CAD systems and was trying to learn how to work in CAD for the project I'm building next week. Holy crap.
That's way difficult, though.
That was completely out of my depth.
Yeah.
It's still a 2D. There's no third dimension to it.
I haven't figured out how to make it 3D yet.
I know one of those programs you can take existing stock, like 3.5-inch square rectangle tubing and 3.5-inch C channel, and pull it out in different dimensions, and it'll you can put it together however you need to. I couldn't figure that out to save my fucking life, so I was just drawing lines.
Go to Reddit. Reddit knows.
Yeah, I can't Reddit. I don't know how to Reddit.
Well, what you do is you search in Google, and then when it comes up with a Reddit link, click on the Reddit link.
Okay.
It's easier that way. And then scroll through all the porn and then find the thing you need eventually. It's like somehow in every Reddit forum,
Hey,
there's
that C channel has some curves.
That's why it's a V channel.
Look at that butt joint. Yeah.
He didn't even realize he'd made a good joke with V channel and just moved on past it. Dumbass. Oh, shit nuggets. Okay, so sorry about how expensive that thing is that you broke, Shaun, but, we already called you a retard for that. Guys, go buy the Shaun Learn to Retard Shaun mug if you want. That actually, I've realized that is actually the only merch for the Learn to Retard is the mug, so in theory, you should be able to get that effectively. I did talk to Shay on Saturday about who she gets her posters and prints from, so might work on that because I've still got all these poster ideas just sitting around.
Too bad we don't know someone who's in the industry. Could possibly.
Doesn't necessarily do paper print.
But he doesn't do paper prints.
What, make posters?
Yes.
I can print posters. What are you talking about? I do it all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I didn't know you did posters.
Just because I print.
Well, you said you didn't do paper products. So
I don't have to do paper products. I print it on the vinyl itself, and you add it. It's just basically like a poster.
And I bet you he could
I'm
get
not gonna
at
go with
cost
that.
shipping tubes, and you could include that in your.
I don't know if I'm going to go that route. Actually,
I can
paper
get,
product
I
probably be a
can
little
get.
bit better.
You could make him your distributor.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, I can get poster paper and print on it. I've done it before.
Oh,
We just
okay.
don't do it a lot.
Yeah. Well, I need somebody.
Okay. Well.
Well, either that. Well, because I don't want to buy massively in bulk for some of these things.
Because you need a proper distributor if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
I can get 15-inch rolls, 24, 30. So.
Yeah.
I can print however.
Okay.
You
So
just never
the
really
what I
ask.
was going to ask you that I keep forgetting to fucking ask you is if you can upscale images for me,
Yeah.
like total resize, like everything, because like the max I can do on my phone is like 300 DPI. I don't want to go a little bit bigger for it.
600.
Yeah, I need to get it up to at least 600 so that it can print really nicely at a higher level.
Having to do that for a billboard.
Nice.
Yeah, because 18 by 24 is the best size I can get without dropping quality at that point. So that's why the previous posters that I had lined up were all 18 by 24s. Because I'd like to get up to 24 by 36, perhaps. Or apparently A1. So I discovered this after all this time. The fucking Mighty Car Mods posters I've got in the bathroom. So I bought the 24 by 33 fucking frames, and now the company that I have doesn't have those fucking frames anymore. Then I find out after all this fucking time, it's an A1 size. I was like, God damn it, I can just buy an A1 poster frame. I was like, fuck, okay. I didn't realize that was that dimensions. Of course, we don't do that here in the States, so whatever. But apparently it is roughly, it's off by like, 1/8 of an inch or whatever stupidity that is. So, because I've still got this tube over here that needs to be turned into a poster on the wall. I did buy a small frame for my unsub tour
Yep, I
poster.
saw that laying out.
It looks real good framed up, so I just got to figure out where I'm going to put that. I think I'm going to put it on that door behind Chad.
Okay.
Like right there. So either way, go ahead and talk about the weeks. I already mentioned I've been watching Welcome to Dairy.
You've been watching the thing about the cows, right?
I've been watching it. There's no cows.
Dairy.
Mostly clowns.
So there's a dairy.
There's a town called Derry. It's kind of like Derry, but not Derry. Either way. So the prequel series to the 2017 It movie. And episode 1 and episode 2 were fan-fucking-tastic. And episode 3, I don't know what the fuck happened. The story progressed fine. The effects and the way things were shot was so fucking weird. I don't know if they had a new director for that episode, because sometimes they get a different director for episodes. But like they had a green screen bicycle scene. So the kids are riding a bike through a thing. Obviously, they don't want to have the kids literally running through a graveyard at night on their bikes and die, because they actually go off a cliff at one point, so they literally couldn't do it. But I've never seen this setup before. So it's like an actual bike in like almost like a dyno rig that they can tilt and stuff, and the wheels are actually rolling on rollers, so they can actually really pedal hard and everything.
Almost like the training setup that professionals use. Yeah,
kind of. And then they have fans blowing on them for whatever. But it's blatantly obvious they're on fucking green screen when they're riding. I was like, come on, this is 2025. How do we not make this look good by now? But the special effects they're really well done. It just looks so janky because the base level practical effects don't look as good.
As soon as I can convince myself to watch the second It, after being so mad at the first one, I will.
Yeah, I don't even understand why you're mad at the first one.
It was stupid.
It's not stupid.
You heard my rant.
You're stupid.
I was angry.
It doesn't make sense to be angry. Either way, so
I want those 3 hours back.
I don't think the first one was 3 hours.
It was long, but felt long.
I don't think it was that long. I think the entire series is
It was just
only like
boring.
4 hours. You're boring.
It wasn't scary.
There's something wrong with your brain.
I was like, it's a stupid clown. Ooh, teeth.
I remember somebody.
It's a big fuck off spider. Ooh.
See, the problem is if you got to the spider, you should have finished the series, I would think. I think you watched the entire thing.
No, I watched It, the movie.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is in part 1, I don't think he ever went full spider. So if you saw the spider, you saw all of it.
Yeah.
If you saw it was both parts in one shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to watch part 2.
Well, it was the 2016.
2017.
The 2017 where the kids as adults come back and stop the motherfucker.
Yes, but they do that twice.
I only saw the once.
They don't stop him in the first one.
Ish.
They stop him as a kid.
They stop him as kids, and as adults, they stop him again. They actually beat the motherfucker up, tear him up, and rip his heart out.
That's the whole thing. You saw both parts at once.
Yeah.
And I saw both parts
That's
at once.
why it was
That's why
3
it's fucking long.
hours.
Yeah.
I was like, you saw the entirety
Then it was still
of it.
both parts were still fucking stupid.
No, you should have seen it.
It was
separately. It's
ungodly
easier.
fucking stupid.
I was like, yeah, if you saw all that, then you definitely saw the whole thing. When you said 3 hours, I'm like, that was not a 3-hour movie. I was like, then you said they came back as adults. I was like, that's the second movie.
Yeah, the little shithead bully kid fucking stabbing a motherfucker and then getting killed. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that happened in the original.
Stupid. Whole thing was fucking retarded.
It is Steven.
They can go eat a bag of fucking dicks.
It's retarded because the turtle wasn't included. That's why.
You okay now?
No. I had to watch that.
Did you have to? Did you make the choice?
I mean, it was better than Robot Jocks. But still,
Nothing's better.
I like Robot Jocks.
Yeah, Robot Jocks is great. You're the only one who's wrong here.
no.
I can still
you're-
watch it to this day. And
Your
be like,
your
I like
taste in
this.
movies is directly inverted to most people.
Yes.
They're like, this movie that's fantastic and scary is fucking stupid and boring. This other movie, massively entertaining and silly. It's fucking dumb as shit and I hate this. Stupidest movie imaginable. Fucking perfect cinema.
Sling Blade, great comedy.
Yeah. What are your movies that you watch? That
Yeah.
no.
You fucking Velocipaster.
Yes.
The literal worst movies imaginable.
I always say it's a bad movie. Bad movie, entertaining.
How many times have you seen it?
Twice. There's a second one I haven't seen. I need to find it.
I think they have 3 now.
Oh, God.
I think they got to the 3rd one. Either way, so the show is...
We need to get a Llamageddon poster for Mad Llama Brewery.
They can make their own.
They have a Llamageddon
Yeah.
that exists.
I'm surprised they don't have a Llamageddon beer.
Right.
Because all their I do want to work with them to make a collab in Awkward Llama. I don't know what the beer would be, but I want them to do an Awkward Llama. Because I'm going to do a fusion of our logo and their logo for the show.
Right.
For the thumbnails. So... By the way, I had to create a new version of their logo for the episode I created because it was so low res, and I'm just like piecing it together. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, fuck it, no one can just fix it. It's fine. It's fine.
Welcome to my world. I have to do that often.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, I do it almost every week for something.
Yeah.
Hell, oh yeah, just for that episode, because James is there, and I needed to make sure I represented the church. I had to go and create a new logo for the church to have on screen when James came on.
Cool.
And then I sent it to him. I was like, "Here, new logo. Put it up." I was like,
welcoming,
tired of old one. Put this one
welcoming
up.
to worlds. Chad came into my world yesterday. He visited
Why?
the Legion.
Ew.
Dude, I didn't realize how much smoke is in that freaking building.
Dude, it's a Legion. What are you talking
I
about?
walk in, I'm like, and I'm allergic to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's why
know
my wife didn't show up there. Never.
I go in there, I'm like, whoa. And we walk out, and I can smell it on me. I get back to the house, I take that shirt off.
I'm there
I throw it
3+
away.
nights a week. It sucks.
I mean, I'm like, jeez. And he's smoking cigarette. Hey, guys. I'm just
Oh,
like-
Jerry smokes like a freight train,
I'm like, damn it.
and he won't shut the fuck up.
So I got there, did what I needed to do, and took the picture.
Now you weren't in there long.
No, I came out.
Holding
I
his
thought I
breath the
heard
whole
him,
time.
and I was like, I'm not going over there because I have no idea what you're doing. At least it wasn't moving, which is good.
No, he was getting in the Suburban. I was at my desk waving like an idiot, and he couldn't see
I
me.
couldn't see nothing.
He's voyeurizing you. So either way, welcome to Derry. That one episode was weird, but I like that they're progressing the story. They have altered it slightly from the book, but the main characters that they're working with are there. They had to move when it happened to adjust for 2017's timeline. That's the only thing. So they're basing everything is a few years off from where it was in the book, but they're following the same kind of stuff. And I think I mentioned it last go around. It's going to be 3 seasons. Each one is moving further back in time. So this one's in the 60s. The next one's going to be in the 30s. And the one before that is going to be the first cycle in 1902.
Whatever, 28 years or something.
Every 27-ish years. Because also the cycle lasts as long as it lasts. Because the cycle could be several years that it's killing. But also they're going over the main, like, horrendous shit that has happened in this town. Like,
So will I enjoy the series more then?
you might.
Okay.
I mean, right now. Well, the thing about this one now is that you're not dealing with Pennywise directly because currently he's sealed up
Yeah.
from whatever happened previously. Whoever locked him up, he's like, so
We're dealing with the people and the politics and everything are surrounding it.
well, its power is still there. It's still fucking with people, but it can't. It's not physically out and running around as much. But you can tell. Because we're flashing back to other decades as well. So we've already done, in episode 3, we did a flashback to 1908. So, or 1902. Either way, I forget which year. So we flashed all the way back to that. So we're actually we see Pennywise there in a completely different, or it rather, in a different fucking form. We get a little bit more into the nuance of what the Native Americans have dealt with, because it was basically their fucking problem for the longest time until the white man came along and made a new town. So, and they're working on that story. A lot of the Air Force stuff that's going on is all new, but they make it work within the series because the Air Force presence did exist, but they're adding to it by the grandest idea ever. And it could be a load of bullshit. Spoilers for the show, because of course they tell you this in episode 1. What they want to do is basically, they know that it exists somehow, somewhere in and around Derry, and this is the beginning of the Cold War in 1962. So the Air Force wants to find it and use it as a fear-based weapon against Russians and stuff like that. They directly talk about the Cuban Missile Crisis as they're talking about it going to happen. So it's interesting that this guy knows it exists, and he's like, oh yeah, we're going to find this thing, and we're going to use it as a weapon. It's like, oh, good idea. Go find the interdimensional alien creature that feeds on fear and try to harness it. But to do so, you got to let it out of its cage.
Yep.
It's a bad fucking plan, buddy. But like I said, hopefully it leads to other Stephen King adaptations in this universe. Like,
Hopefully.
maybe a modern Shawshank, which doesn't necessarily need a reboot, but a Shawshank series might actually be pretty good instead of just a whole solid movie. Imagine if we actually got to see a bit more of that time and things like that. Plus, we have characters in this show that may or may not be going to Shawshank in universe. So it's entirely possible that character might actually interact with Red and Andy because it's roughly that same time period. Because Andy was in there for like 20 some odd years in this time period. So interesting concept. Plus The Shining, the Fog, the Mist. All are possibilities. And then all the other crazy shit. That Pet Cemetery definitely could happen. So it'd be interesting to get a whole HBO TV series verse based around this. It'd be kind of cool, actually, but make them good instead of stupid ass Stephen King movies, because he doesn't know how to write endings, which is why the endings are always retarded.
I'm looking forward to the Running Man to see how that's going to
I think that'll be fun, or really dumb.
this version of it.
Yes.
I may have watched the wrong one.
What? Did you watch the original? That's the original, fucktard.
What, Running Man?
No, It.
Oh.
You watched the original It.
This was released in 2016.
They re-released it as a movie. The original It.
Then it was fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one's
God
dumb.
damn,
Yeah.
what a moron.
Yeah.
Not only did you watch the one you watched as a kid, you fucking rewatched it now. Think, yeah, that was Tim Curry
Yeah.
as
Okay.
Pennywise. Yes, that one is very stupid.
Yes.
Watch the new one. It is more scary.
We will see.
It's modern horror instead of 80s TV horror.
'Cause I was watching the second one, flipping through it, going, I don't remember any of this.
Oh my God. Learn to retard, Heffy.
Well, 2016, I'm like,
That's why I said 2017.
okay, the first one was stupid.
Yeah, the original was stupid and also 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So. Okay, that makes sense. Good Lord.
Now I know what I'm angry at.
Now your anger is justified because it was bad. It did terrify a generation of kids.
They were easily terrified.
Yes, says the 41-year-old man.
Yeah, true.
Yes. By the way, I forgot to say Happy Veterans Day to everybody.
It
out
is.
there. It is. Isn't it weird how this year between Monday and Tuesday shows we land on all of these early week holidays?
Right.
Ever since the beginning. Like we got like even pre-Cinco de Mayo, we had other things like
We're
that.
going to land on other ones except Thanksgiving.
Except for Thanksgiving, we're
Yeah.
hitting almost every major holiday this year. It's
Are we
kind of
hitting
funny.
Christmas too?
I don't think so. It's Christmas on a Tuesday. It fucking blows.
No, it's not on Tuesday.
It can't be Tuesday. I think
think it's on
Christmas is
Sunday.
Sunday this
Yeah.
year. I think Christmas got stuck on the weekends here for a
Okay.
minute. Which means Christmas Eve is a Saturday again. Fucking hate that.
Let's see here.
For my job.
Okay.
Christmas is a Thursday.
Oh, it's Thursday?
That's even worse,
So we'll be doing our show on the 23rd.
in theory.
Theory.
So we haven't banked any.
No, if anything, I probably will not be here. So
Yeah,
Everything
I
works
assume
out
for
right.
travel and whatnot, probably. And I have no idea what my schedule is going to be like.
Let's
the
see
closer we
here.
get to
New
Christmas.
Year's Eve is on the Wednesday the 31st.
It's usually when it falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's Eve on a Wednesday. That's
what are we doing
fun.
New Year's this time?
That's a good. I don't know. Why are we talking about this in November? We got to
don't know.
get get past his birthday and past Thanksgiving before we can get that.
We got a big party coming up.
We got a big ass
We
party.
got a whole
next
bunch of
week.
people to feed.
We
I've got
we got a triple
way
birthday.
too many friggin' eggs to peel Thursday.
I was gonna say
I'm doing about 3 dozen.
I can come help you at some point,
What, Friday?
probably after work.
Well, Friday, Thursday, I'll be peeling eggs for probably 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah,
But Friday, I'm going to get up and start cooking over at Chad's house immediately.
yeah.
And I'll be doing 2 pots at the same time. And I'll be there all day.
Yeah. Like I said, I can come over and do something.
I'm borrowing the Heidi and taking. She's going shopping with me tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And we're picking up everything we need, dropping it at his house, storing it all in this half-empty fridge, and
Yeah, we've already started making room.
good.
Yep.
So it'll all be there.
Yeah, just in time to do it all again for Thanksgiving in a couple weeks.
Right.
Not for us, but for everyone else's families. Yeah, because I went over to my mom's on Sunday because we hadn't seen them in a while, and thank God I've had this drought. The grass didn't get too overgrown since I mowed it last. But we were talking about Thanksgiving, and it's like she's like, "Yeah, we can't even fucking afford anything because everything is stupid expensive."
Isn't Walmart, Kroger's, HEB one of those doing $40 Thanksgiving dinners
I don't
for
know.
4?
I don't know.
I think
I haven't
somebody
seen-
this
I
year
haven't
is
seen
doing
it.
them.
Not that I saw.
We
When
ordered,
if I find it, I'll throw it your way.
I mean, we already bought everything.
Okay.
What?
we ordered a Cajun turkey. So
Nice.
We don't know what we're doing yet. Brisket.
I usually deep fry mine, and
Yeah.
we're like, do something different this time.
Yeah. I did a smoked bacon wrapped smoked turkey breast last year, which was super good, but not doing it this year. I bought a tiny little pork loin because it's just us four.
Yeah.
And Mom's doing a whole chicken.
Well, we just finished the extension of the dining room,
Yeah.
basically from the back door all the way to the side of the house toward the back gate. That got pushed back all the way to the back of the porch.
Oh, nice.
3 new windows put in. It's real nice. New counter.
Things that would have been good to take pictures of.
Probably. But anyway,
We're just adding on to the house, but we're not taking pictures of anything. Fuck it.
but yeah, so I think we're doing our standard. We're doing a brisket, small turkey, so we can have the turkey stuff. I think we're doing a big pork loin, but cutting it up into 3 different sections and doing 3 different preparations of it. So it should be real nice.
That sounds good. Like, I'm gonna smoke the pork loin.
Yeah, we're
Just take it
smoking
up
all of it. We're doing like a Asian style, real barbecue-ish style, and then another preparation.
You doing lunch or dinner?
Late lunchish.
Okay.
like 3 p.m.
Yeah, so come on.
Yeah,
I might be over.
Come on.
3 till one. Yeah,
We're here. You too.
We'll see. Because the problem with me is that like we usually get that little bit of time on Thursday to do,
And it's Thursday because I don't have to be at work till midnight.
yeah. So we have lunch, dinner, whatever at my mom's, and then because I have to fucking work the next morning, because heaven forbid we fucking get Friday off like we used to back in the day. It used to be that everybody got off Black Friday, like period, and then they changed it to where it was like my job only, and now it's everyone has to fucking work. It's like this bullshit. It's like get it all. Nobody can travel. You can't fucking make plans for anything because you got to be at work the next fucking day. It's like day after, like I don't even think we get the day after Christmas off.
We're kind of excited. We're going smoker crazy this year because we got my big cabinet smoker and the new Z grill. So we're loading everything up.
Keep rubbing it in. I got to clean the shit out of mine. I found out how after I did all those shotgun shells and stuff, everything got coated in bacon grease. And when I fired it up to do a pizza the other day, I was like, "Oh, that's a whole lot of fucking smoke."
I just sent this to somebody, but a big orange based degreaser, fantastic.
I know.
For that.
I've got some other degreaser, but I got to clean that off. It's fucking gross. And then I noticed that I had a whole lot of buildup on the back curvature. And it had gotten to the point where it went onto the ground. I was like, oh, hey, I didn't even see that there.
Now, luckily, I haven't made a huge mess. The only thing I've had to do is vacuum up ashes.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Other than that, nothing. No grease dripping down yet, anything.
See, I drilled a hole in the bottom of mine so that if I can't necessarily get the ashes out with a vacuum, I could just spray the bitch out and put a bucket under it.
Right.
Like old school styly. It was like, so when I do this, I'm going to pull everything out that's unimportant or needs to be washed, otherwise degrease the whole fucking thing and then hose the bitch out. Well, as best as I can. Oh yeah, so I made a mess on our brand new neighbor's porch rail. Because I was giving it a quick spritz down, and then I didn't realize that the water and everything I'm spraying was coming out the back and going onto the ground. All that greasy, nasty shit hit the ground and went over the fucking edge of the balcony.
Yeah.
It was dripping down onto their fucking porch. They just moved in a week ago, and I'm like dripping nasty shit down on their porch.
I don't know what your grease flue looks like, but I'm ordering one of those.
I can't adapt mine to that. It's the wrong model.
Yeah, it covers. It keeps basically keep my dogs out of it.
Yeah, I mean it's great, except I've seen that it's a little harder to get them in and out.
It is, but it keeps critters out of it.
I don't have that.
Well,
problem.
that's my biggest.
I'm on the
worry.
3rd floor. I don't have a critter.
I have a
problem.
Lola, and she's going to be trying to get at that grease swinging there on a bucket.
Well, she's going to end up in blackface. Lola in blackface. All right. So let's just get on to the fucking whole reason we're talking today, boys. Predator fucking Badlands.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. Fantastic. We like you and I went and saw it on Friday. Chad, you saw it Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did miss you. It would have been fun if you could have made it.
Would have been fun.
Because it was like us and like 3 other weirdos that didn't make a fucking noise the entire time we were there. We turn around and we're like, oh, there were others. There were others.
We were talking through half the movie.
Oh, we were talking loud. There was a movie. Fuck it, we were being those people. But I mean, I was commenting on it like for the most part. Like
He kept saying it's a video game. It's a video game.
it was a video game movie.
There were levels.
Well, I mean, everything.
There was the tutorial,
The tutorial
and
level.
then the intermediate, and you had to
Uh-huh.
figure a way out,
And
kind
your
of puzzle your way through it.
And your handy AI assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally a video. I said it in my review. I said it's the best video game movie that's not based on a video game.
I hope it becomes one.
Nah,
'Cause that's going to be a blast.
They actually have Predator video games.
They
Yeah.
good?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to find them.
Yep, they're non-canon,
Oh,
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But this is based in the new Predator universe,
Like
set
300
forth.
300 years.
We don't
the
know the
future?
exact time. It's the furthest in the future that we've ever seen in the Weyland-Yutani verse.
I actually looked it up.
Did you? Well, he hadn't thrown out a number just yet, so I don't know how accurate it was. I think they were saying possibly 24 or 2500s, give or take, is what they were saying, but I didn't see an actual number given. They just said it was the furthest into the future we've ever seen.
Basically getting
They're-
away from everything else.
they're bouncing around a lot.
Yeah.
What I was hoping for was a continuation from The Predator.
No,
No,
that's
I
never
like
getting
this.
referenced again.
Yeah.
Really, the
That's
the
done.
Predator killer suit,
That universe is done.
that would have been awesome.
That was the Shane Blackaverse, and that's going away forever.
Man,
Never to be
I was wanting to
referenced
see
again.
that suit kick ass.
No, it's gone. That's in the old days.
Well, anyway,
Sir, we don't do that here.
Badlands was better.
Badlands was definitely better. So set in the universe with Prey and Killer of Killers, and possibly tied into the newest updated version of the Weyland-Yutani verse with Alien Romulus and possibly Alien Earth. We don't know where that falls canonically yet, whether or not that's
And Alien or Predators.
no.
No,
Predators is also old canon.
Mm-hmm.
But it could
I like that one.
But considering Predators is so kind of
Standalone-ish?
it's on its own.
Yeah.
It could still be that way, but it's not a part. It is not currently a part of what we currently have. Like AVP and AVPR are technically their own universe at this point. The Alien movies up till that point are all their own thing.
Because they got away from humans doing human stuff, and then aliens and monsters showing up.
Kind of. Yeah.
They're actually telling the story now. They're getting into the culture of the Yacha.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And holy crap.
Which has been covered actually quite a lot in comics and
course.
novels. And that's where they're borrowing a lot of these stories is from comics and stuff like that. And if you guys saw the old like AVPR toys when we were kids, that all came from the comics that none of us fucking read. Like all that cool shit, the really crazy other types of alien animals, like the snake alien, all that flying queen, all that shit was from the comics. And then when all of the crazy Predator toys, some of those were based off of the movies, more or less. But all the other crazy ones you got, like there was a female who wore Predator armor because she was from the comics as well. She was in the original AVP comics. She was like a standalone, I believe. She was a Japanese chick, and she ended up connecting very similarly to the original AVP. And it was basically her and this one Yautja that survived, and then have to fight off all these fucking xenomorphs, and then she gets welcome into the clan after that, and sticks around until eventually she gets her own full size armor and everything. So they just think that she's one of them, not just a human. So, but this takes place in some time in the future, and we see our protagonist Deck going on a little minor hunt, and he's tracking down who we find out to be his brother, Quay. Quay. Yeah, that's how I always think he says it. But the weird part is, in this one, is the first time we've ever heard a Yautja speak their own language.
Yeah.
Which was actually created technically for Killer of Killers and then brought into this one in a fully expanded way. And the first time we ever get them with names. Because even Killer of Killers didn't include names at all. They were still called whatever class of Predator. You know? And it was interesting to hear them referring to each other by name, talking so much. We only ever heard them mimic human speech. Whether or not, and I always wondered if they even knew what they were saying or they were just talking, You know what I mean? They were just mimicking. So if they ever had any clue what they were physically saying. And basically it's a brother versus brother situation. And then it goes outward.
Okay, who farted?
Not me. Not I.
Getting a weird smell.
No, I claim them.
Maybe it was River.
Remember Hobby Lobby crop dust? Yeah.
I'm slightly stuffed up, but I don't smell fart. But I smelled a lot of poo gas all day. There was apparently some leakages around town.
Oh, nice.
Seemingly. And definitely a sewer backup at HEB because over by the frozen food section, I was like, I'm moving on. I thought it was the poor old lady who was right there. No, it was not, but still disgusting. Either way, so you get little sibling rivalry. Deck doesn't seem to be like that great at what he's doing, and brother kicks his ass, and then they have a nice brotherly
He
chat.
seemed to be fighting more emotionally than with his head.
Yeah, he definitely was. He definitely thought big of himself, and he's not as we used to say in the show blooded, but that's a different way to go.
And he looked rather smallish.
Yes, he is the runt of the litter, as his dad and brother have repeatedly fucking say in front of him. And the other people in the movie literally make fun of how deficient he is. I was just like, Jesus Christ, he's right there.
Yeah.
They're just like literally talking about him like shittily. I mean, realistically, this story is, if you break it down, it's a fucking kid with daddy issues.
The kid throws a fit and goes, I'll show him.
Yeah, literally. That's what the entire movie is. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll show you. And then hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it gets really good.
Well, I mean, he wasn't terrible. It was just that he...
Everyone else was better.
Well, what I thought was funny, if you watch the How It Should Have Ended, if you guys ever watched that channel, How It Should Have Ended, they did a whole different way of how the entire conversation went. Like at the beginning when his dad basically like says, you're too small, you're fucking pointless, quick, kill him. And he's like, basically, kill your brother, he's fucking useless. And he's like, he's not useless, he wants to go on a fucking hunt. We got him signed up for a hunt. He's like, don't waste the fucking time and effort, just kill him now so we don't have to worry about him dishonoring the clan. Kind of Japanesey, very, very shogun-like, or very, very samurai-esque. And basically, that doesn't go that way. But the funny part was in the How It Should Have Ended, he's like, by now you should know how to get out of the laser net. And he's like, but you never taught me how to do that. He's like, you never fucking teach me how to do anything. You can't sit here and bitch and complain that I can't do anything, and you haven't taught me fucking anything, Dad. Basically. It was kind of funny.
His failings are my failings are your failings.
Yeah, but it's like literally, if he thought he was worthless, and he's only really trained with his brother at all.
Yeah.
Which his brother's pretty fucking good, and he's got all the cool toys and shit. Then the father's like, fuck him, whatever. It's also, I wouldn't be surprised. I know it wasn't, but it'd be hilarious if that was Charles Dance as well. And by the way, it's never said in the movie, but the dad also had a name that is mostly consonant.
Consonants.
It's mostly consonant. It's like Nawar.
Bless you.
It's more like Nawar, something like that. It's almost like a narwhal. But either way,
Living in the ocean.
pretty much. Yeah. So either way, things happen, and then Deck says, "I'm gonna go hunt the big bad thing that even Dad is scared of, and then if I can kill it, he'll have to respect me because that's how this works."
The Kasuk.
Kashik.
Kalisk.
Kalisk.
Kalisk. Yeah.
Yes, the mollusk, the giant mollusk. By the way, I would like to point out,
That thing was cool.
yes, something so I did do a quick review of this movie that I put up on the Patreon. Go check out the Patreon, guys. Let me pull it up right quick because it didn't go full spoilers, but I talked about the things that I had issues with. Let me pull it up here, and I also gave it a score. So I open it up and I say the best video game movie that isn't about a video game in any way. And it said, plot, Dex sucks as a Yautja, but he's got gumption. He may also be a bit retarded. Because people keep kind of saying it about him in front of him, but damn it if he's not going to keep going no matter what just to prove Daddy wrong.
His motto is,
yeah.
nuh-uh.
Yeah. And then I said, he's such a girl boss. And I said, all of that sounds stupid, but it's a basic coming of age tale to finding out who you are through trials and the friends we made along the way, wrapped in not so casual parental abuse in Australia if it was a planet. Damn. I mean, is that not what the movie is?
Yeah.
It's pretty succinct, right? So I said, the good greatly grows the Yautja as a people, not just an alien species. Expands the alien/predator universe as well. Elle Fanning as Thea is extremely annoying until you end up loving her.
Right? She wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then you start loving her. And damn if she can't kick ass, even with half her body missing.
I know that was pretty cool.
Which, by the way, she took down that first fucking vulture thing with no legs.
Yep.
Literally is an ass kicker.
Yeah.
Or kicking ass.
Yep. Kicks ass with her ass. Then Deck actually learns and grows. It takes more than half the movie, but he grows. Not physically, but mentally. The effects start hitting cartoonish levels, especially Bud, but eventually you stop caring. Like, Bud was some of the worst fucking CG in the entire movie.
Bud
but
was cute. Bud made me laugh.
buy the Bud toy now on Walmart.com.
I'll take a Bud plushie.
Yes, it said more.
What you gotta be careful how you say that.
He said Bud plushie.
Bud plushie. It will live in Steve.
That's in the promo. That's definitely in the
I
promo.
will put him in the back of Steve.
I need a Bud plushie to put in the back of Steve. All right, but I said more importantly, it was a lot of fun, and because there are no humans at all, the senseless destruction of synthetics and aliens can be super gruesome and can only come in at PG-13. Because that's why they changed it to PG-13. No humans get hurt.
No red blood.
No red blood. Purple blood. White blood.
Green blood.
Possibly green. Oh yeah, there's some green blood, which almost none considering.
Right.
It's like there's some hefty Yautja damage that happens, but they bleed so quickly. But also the weapons they were using were plasma based, so they're kind of cauterizing the wounds.
Self-cauterizing.
Yeah, which by the way, I'm calling bullshit on how he killed that fucking
bone
rhino with the fucking.
That was still such a great finishing move.
Very cool, but made no fuck physics. The sword he throws stays in place in midair and cuts a thing running at it in half. Don't ask questions. Just expect the sword to have done that.
I know he threw it. He should have been bracing against it or something.
That would have made sense.
Would have made way more
sense. Well, he
sense.
did that with the vines, so they didn't want to do it again.
It
That's
works.
why. Yeah, but
it broke, don't fix it.
Now, how fast was that thing running that it sliced itself in half without imparting any forward momentum on the sword?
And not going, ow.
Well, it didn't have time to say, ow, it cut its own head in half. Which, by the way, he could have easily taken home that fucking skull as a trophy and been done with it. He killed two.
But it's not the one he wanted.
True, but he killed two
it's
other.
not the one he swore.
He killed two other massive creatures, mostly on his own.
Yeah, the fucking thing in the tree.
Yeah, the fucking tiny. What do they call it?
Something slug?
Sun bug or some star bug? I forget what they
Lunabug.
Lunabug.
Yep.
Lunabug. They call it the Lunabug. And he's
A
like,
Lunabug, huh?
yeah,
The size of an apartment.
which,
Yeah.
literally. Also, the only thing I had to point out, and I say it here in the bad. Okay, so there's several tremendous plot conveniences that happen just to push the story forward. You forgive it because the movie's fun, but holy fuck, was that entire movie plot. He happened to fall exactly where he needed to be. On that entire fucking planet, he fell exactly where he needed to be.
Right next to the talking toaster.
Fell right next to the talking toaster, and then he happened to land exactly by the person who knew what the thing was that he was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since they've already known about it,
Yeah.
they had the history of what it was before he went. Was it already plotted into the?
I mean, it crashed.
spaceship?
It crash landed to begin
Dude,
with.
his escape pod.
Yeah.
I said it in the beginning. Remember Futurama, the Scooty Puff Jr.?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he was on.
It also looked like something from like Dragon Ball.
And to quote
early
Fry,
Dragon Ball.
Scooty Puff Jr. sucks.
Also, that's a terrible escape pod.
That fucking
ejects
fell
a
apart.
chair. It ejects a chair out, and you just sit in it until you don't die.
Oh, fuck.
And then he's like, "Oh, the bubble. I should put the bubble up,"
The escape scooter.
which also doesn't cover the whole thing.
No.
Yeah, and he crashed from fucking orbit with no helmet, no nothing. And I mean, he must be incredibly durable. As a Yautja, he's clearly underrated. All right. So this is my biggest thing. It said Thea/Waylon knows about and have supposedly studied the Yautja extensively. But so far in this universe, we haven't seen how or why that has happened. But it leads to the meet cute between our two main characters. When Deck runs into Thea, she knows exactly why he's there and what he's hunting. Like, straight up, knows exactly why he's there. So that must be the only... She does mention that other Yautja they've seen other Yautja there on the planet, but they also said prior to that, nobody goes there because it's a planet of death. So somehow, there were other retards who went there in the last 2 years since Weyland-Yutani had been set up there. Enough so that not only did they know their word for the beast that they're hunting, because she says Kalisk. That's their word for it. He didn't say that out loud. She did.
Well, she has been studying a lot of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, like, they've studied the Yautja so much they know their word for the planet.
Yeah.
Like, Who the fuck names a planet when there's no intelligent life on
Well,
it?
then she also initiates the universal translator.
Yes.
Yeah. And she knew how to speak the language.
Well, what
No,
she was speaking. She was speaking some language at first that he was confused by, that she thought he would understand, but then somehow turned on a universal translator.
To where
No, when he was on the table and everything, she was speaking his language.
You know, I understand that, but I'm saying that was still part of the universal translator, which also didn't make sense in this one because she just says, "I say whatever, you hear it how you want, and other people will hear it how they want." I was like, that only works if you
that's
have the
extremely convenient.
But that's how you have the universal translator in your head.
That's like the Babel fish.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, well, or like from Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's how the universal translator works. It's an implant in your fucking brain that translates every language into the language you need it to be. She's projecting a language into whatever language it needs to be, but everyone will hear it differently. That makes no fucking sense. Let's be fair. That doesn't make any fucking sense the way presented.
It's convenient.
It was very convenient for a character that needed to
gets
speak
rid of
only English.
It gets rid of subtitles.
No, because Deck only spoke
pretty
in
good.
Yauchese.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What else is it going to be?
Yelchinese.
Yachation.
I like Yauchese. He's like, Yauchese. Sounds like a small lizard.
Yachoan.
Yachoan.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, maybe. Guys, let us know what you think the Yautja language should be called, assuming it isn't.
Or the Yacha people as a whole should be called.
They're called the Yautja.
The Yacha.
Yelchin.
That's what they are.
My fellow Yachas or Yachoans.
They're Yautjas.
Well, they probably
the
have their
planet is
own-
called Yautja Prime.
Yeah.
They didn't add any. It's not Yautja. They didn't add extra letters. Also, I want to know what it looks like.
Well,
in their
we don't
language.
say my fellow Americas.
Well, they're not Yauchans. That'd be very Japanese. Oh, Yautjan. Anyways,
They have their own contacts, I'm quite sure.
they call each other by name, apparently, and father and dad.
Phil, Bill, George.
Yeah. He's like, George. He's like, you got to add growls into it. You got to add growls and clicks into each other's name. George, but with clicks.
Yeah, they were.
Click, click, bloody click.
Exactly. Exactly. So, but either way, so that was that argument I had there. But the fact that, they put Yautja at the end there. But like the whole point was for her to speak her language to us, the audience, and then Deck to speak his language to her. But it was cool later in the movie whenever they're speaking Yautja at each other, and the other one clearly hasn't been programmed with a translator, and she's like, but he recognized that they're speaking the same language. So he's like, translate for me.
Tool.
Okay, first of all, I love how she plays him so fucking hard in this movie. That's why I said he's kind of a retard. He didn't even understand he was being played. He's like, dude, she just talked you into fucking taking her along on your thing, and you just went, cool, I can use a tool, but I can't use an actual other thing that talks and does everything else.
They finally got to the destroyed cap. She went, "Oh, there I am."
That was great,
That
actually.
cracked me up.
Like I said, you hate her until you love her.
Yeah.
And I don't even know when the switch happened. I
Right.
think, I do. It was, what was your favorite part about that fight? Like, that was the moment I think that switched it for everybody. Even him, and I forgot. It's like when I cut it in half and held its skull above my head. It's just like
When the blood ran down my
and the
body.
blood rained down my face. And it's like he's very Klingon about everything. Like if you imagine him as Worf, but whenever I forget what he said, but he tells the joke, and she's all like, "Did you just tell a joke?" Because I got to think that they probably have captured and tortured a bunch of Yautja. They didn't just have casual conversations
Right.
with these hunters, which also means, holy fuck, these robots are pretty powerful if they manage to get a hold of some fucking Yautja. But also, they're coming to the planet of death. Odds are they were getting their asses beat.
Dude, that planet is wholeheartedly inhospitable to everything that's
It's
not
Australia,
being
the
sold.
planet.
Yeah.
They call it Genna, which when it came up on screen, I was like, I'm not going to say what I think it says.
Gonna kill you.
No.
Shit.
It looks like a very different name if you just, go with the other thing. It's just like,
Well, literally everything there wants to eat you, kill you, poison you, sting you, shoot you with something.
what's the, yeah.
Well, they dealt with them enough. The fact that Tessa had her own
Yeah.
shoulder harness gun.
No, that was the one she stole.
Yep. That was appropriated.
That was the one that she stole from the brother's ship.
Yep.
Remember when she went over there and got all the shit out of it?
Well, why is it white?
She repainted it.
Had to match her.
Yeah, she had to make a match. Dude, it's Wayland Yutani. They
She has to
steal
be
it.
fashionable.
They appropriate everything.
I
It's really
guarantee you, when
funny.
the machine that rebuild, the skin and
That's-
shit,
yeah.
grafted it to her shoulder, it shot it with the paint job too.
Yeah, you see that happen. I mean, remember when he rips it off and he says that's not yours? It's because he knew it was his brother's.
Yeah.
Though also, I would like to point out, Deck is a fucking idiot because it wasn't until late in the movie. By the way, slight spoilers here, guys. We haven't been doing it already. He goes back to the ship finally, as though he fucking knew where it crashed at all. He had no idea where the fucking ship crashed. He just happened to fucking find it and get the shit else he needed when he goes on his whole Rambo.
All I grabbed was the friggin' the med gun.
No, he grabbed the other thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thing, the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Yes. That's only 2. You're counting since we saw the movie.
Yeah.
Because in the movie theater, when they're talking about the thing that used to be their toy in the ship, he's like, you kept that toy? And I look over at Heffy and I was like, you know what that is? And he's like, I don't know, a bomb or something? And he's like, I was like, it's a MacGuffin.
Yep.
It would have been funny to hear the outro word for MacGuffin. If they call it, like, make it unintelligible, but like,
Yeah, right.
he actually says MacGuffin. This is the MacGuffin. But okay, so my last little bit of my review. The Ugly. They do truly make Deck out to be such an idiot that at least through the first 2 acts, he is almost totally dependent on using Thea as a tool. But even though they build a thing around that, it does have a whiff of Hollywood shenanigans about making dumbass male protagonists and a perfect female protagonist. It's kind of what they did. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but that is kind of like, yeah, you did literally make him so fucking stupid that she talked him into letting her come along with him as long as she's a tool.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing, and she plays him. The moment you get the moment where he finally realizes what Thea's been doing this whole fucking time, even though they've been having fun, she has been assisting him, and then like that heartbreak moment, I was like, yeah, dumbass, you should have known this was coming. Clearly, they don't have movies on
Right.
Outro Prime. It's like, do you guys not write fiction about the fucking? Is there no Hallmark channel on fucking Yautja? Apparently not.
No.
They should probably be a lot better for him. They fucking.
There's just true crime.
It's all true
All
crime.
true crime.
Can't imagine what their fucking reality TV is. Oh wait, yes I can. We saw that in Hunter of Hunters,
Right.
or Killer of Killers. Hunter of Hunters would be a different movie. All right, so and then I said, Dex should not be able to see properly without a biomask, but after the first fucking 3 minutes of the movie, he just doesn't have one.
Yeah.
He
He has no advanced tools. He just has his.
He has a couple of advanced tools, but the biomask filters their vision down so that they can see thermal.
He's rocking the
specifically.
Mark 1 eyeball, and that's it.
That's it. But the thing is that I think it's Trachtenberg said, it's like, yeah, well, we kind of wanted to sort of get away from that because, that's just always the
I
thing.
like the mask.
The mask is cool. He had the mask, and then he never bothered getting a new one. He picks up his brother's.
Yeah, he lost it. It went down the ditch.
Yeah, but they picked up all the other shit.
True.
The grapple shoulder thing, which also would have been very fucking useful on this planet, but no. Once again, he didn't go back to the.
Oh, he lost his backpack.
Yeah, I don't know what was all in the backpack. That was the other thing. Some kind of cool shit.
They're candy bars. Yeah.
And he loses his kick-ass plasma bow really fucking fast.
For real.
Yeah, that would have been incredibly useful for most of what they had to, oh yeah, we got to get rid of most of his fun toys.
Yeah, left of the sword for a minute.
Yeah, he lost the sword for a minute. You got a new one, it's fine. So, actually broke it at
Yeah.
one point, snapped off at the fucking hinge. It's like, yeah, that's why you don't have fucking hinging swords, stupids. Even if they can defy physics and cut a fucking charging beast in half without moving.
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense.
Still pretty.
It
Still
was-
need to watch.
Like I said, it's fun, but it's stupid. As long as you recognize how stupid it actually was.
Doesn't have to make sense as long as you enjoy yourself
it,
throughout
yeah.
the movie.
Hey, that's my line. I got a whole channel named after that. Either way, I wrote on here, someone forgot how these creatures work. It's like, yeah, they basically have just infinite thermal vision without their fucking biomask. On their planet, because it's so cold, it's a little bit easier. But, like, everywhere else, like, I don't know, a lush fucking jungle full of literal life in every direction probably would be pretty difficult to see fucking anything. But we're not even going to address that because, we got to see his face. As though it's a fucking as though it's the fucking actor. So apparently the actual dude who played him was in a suit, and like for the most part, like he didn't have a mask on. The face is fully CG at all times.
Of course.
So, which is the only reason why it looks kind of clean, but also when it does get slightly cartoony at some point. But like the actual suit he's wearing, the scales, all that shit, that's on the actor. The same guy played his dad as well, so he played him and his dad. I don't know who played Quay, but you know they were back and forth. Also, yeah, it was a black guy, so that was only a little bit weird that I've called that since the beginning. It's like, why did they make him look like a black guy? Even with the pulled back dreads. It's like interesting. And he's the only one even of his family that does that, which is really
I don't know. We haven't seen Mom yet.
about that. So it depends on which version of canon he pulls the females from in the future. Because some canon, more modern canon from like the video games, they're a lot more humanoid looking.
Also, like scary hot instead of just scary.
Yeah, they're kind of scary hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The original canon, they were bigger than the males and scarier and more powerful.
Okay.
So more like nature would do.
Right.
She has a bigger ship.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the same kind of ship they had in Killer of Killers.
She just coming
Well, I haven't seen
mad.
Killer of Killers, so
You didn't?
no.
Whoa,
I didn't get around to do that.
You'd enjoy it.
Oh, we'll go watch it because it set up some of the stuff
Yeah.
for this.
Okay.
I kind of thought we would get some cameos from that, but we did not. But also, this is significantly further in the future than that, and we don't actually know.
Significantly. The first one was at like 840
400, 495 AD.
and then 1600 something.
I think it was
Yeah,
1300.
1600 and then 1800.
For the samurais?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was like 13.
16. I watched a thing. I saw a thing.
Oh, you saw a thing?
I saw a thing.
Okay. And when was the last one?
God, it was 1941, 1942.
42 or 43. Yeah. War over the Pacific. Either way. But we also don't know when the end of that movie happens.
Right.
Because now we know that they can capture and freeze people indefinitely.
You see Glover and
I got well,
other stuff. He'll get to it.
no, he won't.
Or he won't.
What?
Nothing. You have
Good.
to watch it. Go
Yeah,
watch it.
Don't
You
listen
talking
to
about
us. Just watch
Killer
the
of
show.
Killers, whatever it is?
Yeah.
Okay, no. I'll
Yeah,
watch
watch it because it's fucking great. Cade can watch that.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, Kate can watch
we
that
actually
one.
talked about
He'll enjoy
watching
that.
Yeah,
too, so-
Cade will love the shit out of that movie. I personally love the. I know you love the Viking section.
The War Maid was great.
I prefer the
Shield Maiden.
The shield. So it's the shield, the sword, and the bullet.
Yeah.
So I like that. I thought it was good.
Which one? You like the bullet or the sword?
No, I like the sword.
Yeah.
Of course, I love the fucking Japanese one.
Of course.
Dude, there's no words spoken until like the last 2 minutes of the entire show.
The sword was good. I just enjoyed the shield.
I mean, it was ninjas and samurai and fucking brotherhood and everything. By the way, that if you watch the analysis of it, every single section was literally about family drama.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize, like, oh yeah, literally every little bit is about some type of family drama or learning from family, whether that's a failing or a positive. It's like interesting, good show. But same guy did Prey. By the way, the other thing I wrote in here was I would see it again. Very fun and violent movie. They make you actually care about this dumb hunter boy that just wants to prove his daddy wrong. That's a very oversimplified version, but that's really what it is. But also, this is a reflection of Prey. Like if you actually analyze it,
Yeah.
it's literally the reverse in a way of Prey. You've got the main character who wants to be a hunter. Everyone tells them they can't be for whichever reason. They have an older, supportive brother who teaches them things, including how to hunt. A father who does not believe in them in any way, shape, or form, and ends up having to go up against a beast to prove themselves, and then ultimately come down to face off against Moriyacha. It's like funny how he told almost the same story, but from the aliens' point of view instead. So, either way, all three things so far in this anthology has been really good, in my opinion. Like I rewatched Prey not that long ago. That was really good. Watched Killer of Killers twice. I would once this hits Hulu, I'll watch the shit out of it again. And so score wise, what do you guys got it out of 10 like usual?
Dude, that's tough because it hit all the marks for me. For something I enjoyed. I smiled all the way through it. I'll probably watch it again and again and again, just every once in a while, just because it's a good boring day movie where you want something fun on.
Yeah.
God, I'll give that an 8.4.
Okay.
Easy 8.4.
All right.
I was thinking 8.2, so right up there with you. That was good.
I gave it a solid 8.
Yeah.
Because I'm more nitpicky. Like, even with all my nitpicks, it's still a fucking 8.
For real.
That's the thing. It's like, it sounds like I talked a lot of shit about it.
What, an 82 on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah,
Day
it's
one?
still high up there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are getting mad.
So we're right there with everybody else.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are saying that, like, with the what's the word I'm looking for? Like, when you took all the ratings together for all of the movies, it rates higher than the original Predator.
Yes.
But I'm like, and the people are getting pissed off about that, and I'm just like,
why?
Because everybody worships the original. The original is really fucking good. Don't get me wrong, but it is not what this movie is. They're not the same kind of movie.
It didn't tell a story like the Badlands did.
I mean, it did.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
But that was also very different. I mean, I think a lot of people are pissed off because they didn't want a Yautja-centric movie. They didn't want a movie with them. They're like, we wanted them to always be the monster.
Hell no. I'm down. I'm down for more Yautja-centric movies.
Yeah. And I'm okay because they're also, in this case, going up against Whalen Yutani and making them
I'd love to see
look
them
foolish.
completely striking against Yutani.
Yeah.
Fighting against them, tearing the company apart.
I don't even think that'll happen.
Figuring out that they're a threat to basically the universe and then
going
head to head with them.
I don't think that'll happen.
Uniting the clans. That'd be fucking great.
It's not ever going to be that. Because much like Klingons, they're all very, very different. You know, because this was one clan and how they do things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't even know if these weapons are specific to them or they stole it. Because that's the other part about the Yautja. They don't develop anything. All of their, assuming this is old canon, so we don't know if they'll keep it this way. They were a slave race to the original weird insectoid creatures that were on this planet that developed all the technology. And then eventually there was an uprising and they beat them all and took all their shit and then started exploring space, you know, became the Yautja that we know. But in old canon, they didn't develop anything. They were stagnant because they didn't know. They figured out how to use everything. They saw their masters use stuff. That's how they know about the cloak. They know about the plasma casters, all that kind of shit. But as a species, they stop developing because they can't. So that's one reason why the clans start picking off things like, you've got more technology, you go on more hunts, you hunt more xenomorphs, you have a weird fixation with fucking humans, you somehow pick on the harvester aliens from a completely different universe and somehow exist in this universe as well. We're not even going to explain how the fuck Quay had a T-Rex skull.
Right.
Anybody going to go after that one? Like, that was a flat-out T-Rex skull.
That was a relic.
Yeah, no, because that's your trophy room.
True.
Yeah, it's not-
That was his shit.
Yeah.
There was like a human-like skull, a gorilla-like skull, what looked like a harvester or something from War of the Worlds. That was just, you know, that's just a Easter egg fodder. There's no proof that there's going to be like somehow a Independence Day crossover. Could you imagine it fucking sneaking on one of their giant ships, killing one of the ones in the fucking biosuit?
Fucking A.
I mean, it'd be cool. Don't get me wrong. And also because this guy believes in extra canon kind of shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he does like a comic book run and a video game that are all 100% canon to this universe. But I still want to know where the fuck you got a T-Rex skull. I mean, they can live for a really long time, but this is already hundreds of years in the future from where we're used to. That must have been some other planet with dinosaurs.
Right.
Or maybe he stole it from Earth, like killed
Probably
somebody.
yeah.
Or maybe it's a Jurassic Park reference. Because that's also Universal.
He could have gone to one of the islands and hunted
Okay.
a trophy.
Okay. I'm down. I'm down for a Jurassic World Predator crossover where it kills a fucking dinosaur. I'm down for that.
Down syndrome Rex versus
You killed the D-Rex.
I'm gonna get him.
I took away his train. I took away his raft. He got real sad.
The only thing that could kill Rafty is the Predator.
No, it can't. No, it can't. That's the best fucking thing. You got the D-Rex swatting at a fucking Yautja with Rafty. He's blocking the shots from the plasma caster with Rafty.
Still indestructible.
Still indestructible. The D-Rex dies by being beheaded with Rafty.
Bludgeoned to death.
Bludgeoned to death with Rafty. And then he takes it. He's like, God damn, that thing was hard to kill. And then he looks over at the raft and he's like,
The Rafty's
I'm
the
not-
trophy.
Yeah, Rafty is the trophy. No, because he didn't kill it. He can't kill Rafty. No, he just keeps it tied to the ship.
that's
It's like,
good.
I can't kill it, but I'm taking it with me. It's good target practice. It's like, we must develop weapons to defeat this yellow menace.
Dude, him fighting the Velociflappers would be good.
Actually, they're kind of used to that. Yeah. Okay. Seriously, Dan is it Dan Trachtenberg? I know something Trachtenberg. Seriously, somehow
Let's see it.
Somehow we need Jurassic World.
Go to Isla Sorna, do some
No,
fighting.
not Sorna, the new one,
Oh.
the St. Vincent or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it is. The Abomination Island.
Yeah.
Because fuck me, that would be hilarious. He starts hunting. They start hunting dinosaurs. Any size dinosaur. Like they go after the giant motherfuckers, whatever they were called. Like taking down that
Dude,
big ass long neck.
Find the Adonis Rex that can camouflage. Both of them are fucking cloaked. Oh, right.
This is the nonsense we need.
And then he hits one with the plasma and it just shakes it off.
I'll be like, that's not normal. It's like, huh. It's just like it gets creeped out. It's like,
Finally, something worthy.
yeah, that's what it looks like. But they'll hunt animals obviously as long as they're predators, no pun intended. But like when it comes to humanoid creatures and things like that, they have to be armed because
Yeah.
they do have this code of conduct. But in that case, is like would another fun crossover hunting Frankenstein, who now we also know can't die.
Regenerative.
Yeah, super regenerative. Imagine coming to an Earth that's been effectively abandoned. and
They did a
finding-
really good job streamlining this one.
yeah, streamlining this
Just
into
not clunky.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
But
Or however long
Del
it was.
Toro did a really, really good job of making humans look monstrous and monsters look more human.
I don't know if you've ever seen a Guillermo del
I know.
Toro movie, but that's literally what he does.
It does.
And
He
he-
always does that. But
And he does have this new fetish of the monster and the female must like have a
But holy crap,
intrinsic connection.
the whole thing with the old man, you'll see when you watch. That was great.
Yeah, once again, spoilers for a very old ass fucking story.
Yeah.
Frankenstein is doing Frankenstein things.
Yeah.
And I will say, having Poe Dameron up there being a fucking unhinged scientist, making giant speculums, that was some of the shit they had for
Yeah.
the actual inventions. Is like, why that shape? Like, why did it have to be that shaped, man? You're not putting it into anything. No, that was weird. Also, I still want to know where the fuck that tower came from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who built that and why? Like, that seems like a very specific tower for this movie. And be like, I mean, it's not like a castle. I mean, it's kind of like a castle, but like, why did you build a fucking giant thing with a hole down the
Yeah,
middle?
what's with the big hole in the floor?
I assume it was meant to be a bell tower. I mean, maybe I missed something in the dialogue, but it looked like it should have been a bell tower. But he built a giant funnel hole that went right through all the way down to the bottom floor with the built-in sewer with very nice subway archways down there.
The ultimate bathroom.
It literally looks like a
right
giant
in the middle
toilet.
of throne
It is
right
a-
up top.
It is effectively one giant toilet of a building, if we're being fair. It is. When you watch it, just think, oh, yeah, that is literally a giant toilet. My other thing was nobody put handrails around that
Think
giant
about
hole.
the view. Oh, man. Number 2 with the view.
I mean, yeah, but once again. So, I mean, it's a giant funnel. Literally, the top floor is like a giant funnel, and the hole goes all the way through the building, all the way through to the bottom floor. And for like reasons that was never explained, which is convenient for what he needs.
Well, that's-
a giant scientific building.
That's Del Toro type architecture. It's
I
a weird,
guess.
convenient building.
It was. Now, if this somehow also takes place in the Hellboy universe, I'll be happy. Be like,
Hellboy versus Frankenstein.
no, Rasputin fucking goes to look for. If Rasputin gets the secret of immortality from
It's a hold of him,
Frankenstein,
yeah.
that would be cool. Once again, movie crossovers we want. Thank you. Hellboy 3 is The Hunt for Frankenstein.
But then they wind up recruiting Frankenstein.
Well, he would be on
Yeah.
the BPRD. Come
That'd
on.
be awesome.
Just like Hellboy. Well, like the whole point is it does tell the story, not the original movie story, but more of the book. where the
trailing so bad today.
But also, the bad dad thing, we already talked about it. Charles Dance is the worst dad ever, except for Victor. Victor is also a pretty shitty dad to his home-built kit human.
He had no idea what to do after hey, it worked. Oh, fuck, what now?
Literally, he had no plan for if it worked. Go figure.
No, for real. He was like, this can happen. I know I can do this. It's like catching a whale. Now what do I do with it?
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Chad, is your microphone getting lower and like over time? Because it looks like it keeps every time I look over,
Because
it
dude,
looks
he was
lower.
just like,
It is.
okay, I'm going to put you in chains, or you're going to sit here and you're going to be quiet.
Lift
and
it.
I'm going to yell at you and hit you because
He
you're
did
not doing what I want you to do. And
Yeah, he literally it was abusive dad. The movie is really what it was.
for real,
but like the everything about the movie was good, with the exception of Elizabeth's eyebrows, or lack thereof. What is this with modern women and having no fucking eyebrows?
She looked surprised the entire movie.
No, she looked annoyed the whole time. She looked like she was smelling a fart the entire time. Go watch them. That actress, unfortunately, looks like she's constantly smelling farts. It's just, she kind of has a permafurrow brow, but she has no eyebrows. So it's weird. I don't know why women have decided eyebrows aren't a thing anymore, but that's literally how we know anything about your face.
I've been terrorizing my older sister. She had the eyebrows tattooed on.
Oh, yeah, I would pick on that.
And I put it in her head that they were tattooed on too high.
Yeah.
And for 3 years now, I've been asking her why she's always so surprised.
Yeah. well, if she ever gets a facelift, she will always look surprised.
Then she gets so mad.
How would you be able to know?
Exactly.
It's like,
Because before she told me she was going to do it, and I told her, "Hey, just make sure they don't put them too high. You're going to look surprised all the time." And then I bring it up all the time.
And don't have the high arch so you look angry, and don't have the V furrowed.
You okay? Yeah. Well, you just look surprised.
I would have,
Shut up! Quiet.
I would have the people's eyebrow just always have
permanent.
The, permanent people's eyebrow, like so I don't have to fake it. But anyway, the movie looked fantastic through and through. Though if you take any still shot, like I saw a thing of like all the like epic outside still shots, sunsets, all that over the ice, over the whatever. I'm just like, yeah, that literally all looks like an AI image. It's like everybody's like, this is beautiful. It's like, yeah, but standalone, it literally looks like you asked ChatGPT to make this image. They're like, that's probably not a good thing. It's like, it doesn't look real. It just looks pretty. So
It's so pretty.
the only thing I would say definitely didn't look pretty in this movie was any animal. Every fucking animal was CG.
The horses, everything.
Horses, I think the horses weren't because they were the only non-active animals, but I wouldn't put it past them. The fucking deer.
The wolves were shit.
The wolves were terrible. But they did use real wolves near the end. Did you notice that? When the ones that ran out of the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Those were real wolves. Well, look more real. The rest of them was like, Jesus Christ, we're going back to Twilight days? This is fucking bad. Like, come on, man. It's like, why? It's like, I get that real animals.
The deer?
The deer didn't even look like deer.
Fucking, they looked like Bambi.
They were bad. They were real bad. It was real bad. Also, I did ask you a question because it is determined that, technically speaking, this Frankenstein's monster, who is never named in the movie, sadly, cannot die. It was accidentally cursed with immortality with the way it was created. But he can't die from wounds. But they try to drown him several times.
That didn't work.
But if he can die and resurrect, which is kind of what we see,
Why didn't they name him Lazarus?
that would have been annoying. Well, he learned the Bible, so maybe he would have figured out the Lazarus story at some point. There was no real sense of time either. Like, it was clearly took place over a couple of years.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like it, especially the end. The end rushed so fucking fast. And it's like...
The chase that lasted forever?
The chase that lasted forever, that didn't last forever at all.
Freaking hobbling.
5 seconds of hobbling away from him, and somehow 38 years had gone by. Mm-hmm. It's weird. But the idea was like, okay, this thing is immortal. How do you deal with it? Well, you clearly drown it and leave it drowned. Because he can't regenerate his lungs being filled with water.
Well, they didn't use enough explosives.
They used one big ass stick of dynamite.
Yeah, just one. And it didn't do shit.
Yeah, it was hard to get dynamite back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun though. It's cool.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
And almost the entire movie was a flashback.
He just resigned himself. Okay, well, if this doesn't work, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. I love that. That was great. Like,
he just stood there.
He just stood there holding the fucking dynamite. It's like, if this doesn't kill me, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Run. It is like, run where? We're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And it blew up, and he didn't die. Did you see him sigh?
Yeah, he was pissed off. Yeah, I don't think I even caught that. He was literally like, "Fuck, I'm not dead." It's like, but at that point, it's also like, "Ow."
Yeah,
because like that was the most damage he had taken ever since being born. Because I was wondering why he was so fucked up when we first saw him. I was like, "There's no way the bullets did that to him." because the first time we see him, he's wrapped up in everything. We don't really see him, and then he's getting shot to shit. And we're like,
The
wait,
blunderbuss, man.
oh, the fucking quad barrel blunderbuss
A.
that rotated. First of all, that made no sense. It had 4 separate triggers, but they rotated the barrel. That didn't make sense. It had 4 separate hammers on the back. If you look,
Yeah,
at
that's stupid. It should have. It would have been a single hammer.
it should have been a single hammer if you're going to do it.
Don't
that
you
way.
love movie science?
I mean, it was a cool gun. Don't get me wrong. It was just dumb. Because also, some dipshit wouldn't turn it all the way around and then fucking half shoot it and explodes in their face. Kentucky Ballistics needs to get this gun and play around with it.
Yep.
It's way up his alley. But it's on Netflix, so you guys can go watch it. Most people, I guess, didn't see it in the theater. It came out like 3 months ago.
Yeah, and it's hit Netflix super fast.
Yeah, 3 months. I mean, it came out like middle of August, and I guess nobody saw it. Because we talked about it not that long ago because we saw the advertisements after it was out of theaters. I was like, seems like you should have been advertising that before. It's fucking weird. Came out in August when nothing good ever fucking comes out.
Right.
It's like, why didn't you drop that, I don't know, end of September, right before fucking Halloween? That would have made a lot more fucking sense. Because then you could have had, like, the monster fucking outfits. I'm surprised there's no toys, but I think Del Toro doesn't do toys.
He didn't even do a lot of Hellboy merchandise.
Not really.
Yeah.
Since then, there's been more Hellboy stuff. There's been a lot of Pacific Rim stuff, but I think most of that came from the second one.
A lot of the Hellboy
not
stuff's
the
been
first
from
one.
the nerds and creators.
That's true, but there are like more collectible type
Yeah.
things. Comic book Hellboy, there's a lot of stuff. There's a really kick-ass Hellboy figure I want, but it costs too fucking much. Not worth my fucking money. But what? Oh yeah, we haven't been watching the clock. Do you have to?
Yep, I got to get going.
Yeah, we've just been talking. We haven't been paying any attention to the time. So either way, I would give it a solid like 6.5.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I mean, it's good and it was pretty.
The end kind of captivated me.
Yeah.
The last 30 minutes really grabbed me.
By the way, the whole Elizabeth story was kind of fucked because I think they changed it.
They rushed her death in a stupid fucking manner.
But also,
It was horrible the way they handled her death.
but also, he really dropped his thing that he wanted to happen really fucking fast, didn't he? The monster?
Yeah.
The reason he went back after Victor, he's like, yeah, never mind. I'll change my mind about that. Now,
Oh, you said you're sorry. Okay.
no, before that.
Yeah.
Before that, when Elizabeth died. Spoilers, once again, for a story that's old as fuck. I knew she died. I just wondered how they were going to kill her this time. But also, like, they changed up the story with the blind old man a little bit. They changed the story. With the little girl never happened. They changed that, even though she was right fucking there. So there were a lot of changes from the original story, or at least the original movie. But one thing I thought was interesting, because they were pushing to the idea that Elizabeth would become the new bride, because she died on her wedding day in her wedding dress, which also happened to look like wrappings. I was just like, are they really going to go there?
Yeah, they
And
alluded
then they
to it
fucking
so much.
didn't go there. And I'm just like, that's an actual spoiler. It's like, oh, we're just forgetting about that and not going with the really nice, awesome setup and reference you just gave us. We're just saying, fuck that. We're going to do a chase now. Huh. No wonder this movie didn't go very far and ended up on Netflix. Like, I mean, Del Toro knows what he's doing, but this compared to some of his other monster movies, like, have you guys seen The Shape of Water? Fucking great movie. You can watch that one. It is slow, and it is a romance between a monster and a human. But if you like Hellboy, there's not a direct Hellboy reference, but it's clearly a Hellboy reference. But great movie, and Michael Shannon is a fucking ridiculous bad guy in that fucking movie. He's the guy who played Zod in Man of Steel. And like that movie's really great, and one of his better movies of the last decade. And he hasn't done that much. Realistically, he's just kind of off doing little passion projects here and there and whatever. So I liked it, but I'm just like, don't need to go back to it. Also, I'm tired of Oscar Isaac being in fucking all the things. Like, now I'm sick of what's his face, Pedro Pascal being in fucking everything. Just rewatch Fantastic Four.
See,
It's still...
you're cursed with knowing and remembering everybody. I don't. So I'm like, hey, who's this? I don't know. I like him.
Well, see how people have faces? Sometimes it comes up more than once. Either way. So, guys, that's going to be the end of the show because Chad's got to get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And also, I got to take care of things. And then Heffy has to go.
Yeah, we have to
You
go,
didn't even get to talk about it, but you got some nice chaos to endure tonight.
We'll touch on it next week. We'll see how the chaos
Well, yeah, tell us what the
unfolds.
update after the fact of
Yeah.
what happens at the Legion on Veterans Day.
I have
that
to
you
become. I have to become the whole problem.
Yeah, you literally have to actually really execute both of your jobs simultaneously, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some badness has happened and people need to go away,
We'll see what happens.
or you might get fired.
Yeah.
That's actually the other truth. It's like you need to get rid of somebody, and if it doesn't work, you're probably going to get fired.
Somebody gonna get a hurt real bad.
Somebody's leaving there against their will tonight, and it's going to be because of Heffy one way or the other. Either way, funsies, fun times. This comes out after the fact, so nobody's going to care or know. All right, guys, so do the thing. Follow me at _Shoki on the Instagrams. Of course, all the Shoki-related links down below. Go check out Heffy on Grounded and Grumpy. Chad over at C4 Graphics. And, of course, follow us at Nymea_pod. And I have so much fucking editing to do, I'm not entirely certain that episode's coming out this week.
Do what you can, buddy. Life goes on.
This
Stuff gets in
episode
the way.
might come out before that one.
Right.
Just because it's easy to throw this shit together, but also that would do a lot of spoilers for people. Fuck it. Go watch Predator. Go watch Predator Badlands and tell your friends to watch Predator Badlands after that. Fuck me, this movie was good. And then you can watch Frankenstein after the fact and then go, it was better.
It was okay.
No, I mean, it was better. Watch the right
What,
it.
yeah.
Watch the right it this week.
I'll
dumbass.
watch the right It's this week.
It's
It's. The title potential for this episode is going to be ridiculous.
Watch the right It's.
And then the sticking things into Steve. All right, guys. Well, and with that,
Okay,
bye. Echelon sponsor us.